Good evening, Dog Nation. I'm meteorologist PJ Guds here at the University of Georgia for UGASports.com. A stark temperature difference between Athens and Starkville, Mississippi. A cold front has moved through, dealing with a couple of clouds just before kickoff. 42 degrees here in Starkville, Mississippi. That's going to fall down to the mid-30s by the time the end of the game rolls around. It'll be a little chilly, but we're going to stay dry. And then to start our Sunday morning, temperatures in the lower 30s to upper 20s. So make sure you grab that jacket. Made a little chilly for traveling back from Mississippi to the Classic City. What does that mean for Athens, though? Well, we're going to keep that cloud cover around towards kickoff, 54 degrees here in Athens. Maybe a light sprinkle or a passing shower as that cold front has moved through. We're going to keep those clouds, though. Temperatures falling to the lower 40s by the end of the game, mid-30s in the North Georgia mountains. And then to start our Sunday morning, after our Dogs win, hopeful Dogs win, will be in the lower 30s in the North Georgia mountains and the mid-30s here in Athens. Make sure you follow both Ansley and I on Twitter for continued weather updates through this weekend and into next week.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome to the UGA Sports Watch Along Show. My name is Radi Nabulsi. I'm joined by Jim Donnan, the former Georgia Bulldogs head coach, and we are going to go through the Georgia-Mississippi State game for you. The Dogs are in Starkville, Stark Vegas, as they like to brand it. And Coach, should be an interesting game. Georgia can win the SEC East or clinch it right here with the victory tonight, but the Bulldogs of Starkville are going to be in their way. A very interesting offense, another high-powered offense for Georgia to try to stop. Dane Young he's normally with us here, but he's actually at Starkville. He'll be reporting from the sidelines. Maybe he'll send us some tidbits from there. Our normal crew is out there, of course, Dash and Jed and those guys are all taking it in, and Catherine will still have a photo gallery for all our all our viewers. I want to give a big shout out to our sponsors this show, of course, Yancey Brothers. Check out YanceyRentals.com, Athens Ford, and of course, Bud Light Next. We will talk about them throughout the show. Coach, give me your thoughts right now.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of anxiety on everybody's part, with all these things at stake as far as the playoffs and SEC championship and everything like that. But the biggest thing is you're going against a team that starts out hot. I mean, they're averaging about 73 points. I mean, they've had 73 points in the first quarter and only given up 12. So you need to get off to a good start against these guys. And Georgia's been good in the first half as well, but it's just a team that's either really good or really bad. I mean, when they throw for over 300, they're 6-0. When they throw for less than that, then they're 0-3. A lot of passes, short passes, a lot of different types of looks on defense. So we've had to work hard in our preparation. It's been good. I've got good morale, after that big win over Tennessee. Pretty obvious what kind of defense we got after what Tennessee did to Missouri today. I'm glad that new defensive coordinator got $1 million raise there to help stop that Tennessee team.
Shade. That's shade.
But that is some bad shade. But I will say this about the game itself is it's just a case of us playing up to our, when we've played up to our potential all year against Oregon, against Florida, and last week against the Tennessee Vols. We're just a really good overall team, and we're going to need that today because we're going against a really good kickoff return guy who leads the nation. They got a good secondary guy who leads the nation in interceptions, and I'm going to see how Todd Monken kind of plays the game with our, the last time we played him, almost 400 yards passing by JT Daniels. We couldn't run much at all on him. We've worked hard on a good scheme against his 3-3 look to run the ball better. And I'm excited about it, but I'm a little bit anxious too because you know what this Mississippi State team's capable of. I mean, they really are an explosive offensive team and a really good defensive team as far as causing problems. But we got number 13 back there at quarterback, so I feel pretty good.
Well, as much as I like him back there, I like number 88 on the other side, Coach. I'm thinking that this is, Will Rogers has thrown 438 times. It's ridiculous. They've thrown 100 and maybe 40 more times than any other team in the SEC. Can you get to him? Is this pitch and catch, or does he actually do dropbacks that you could actually get to him?
You know, they haven't shown the propensity to block for the quarterback like they've had in the past. You know, they've always had a couple of linemen that really big physical guys. Kirby coming out here with some heavy duty heat there. So I think we just saw Kirby with his new outfit on there. But I think the thing that you got to be careful about is if you try to rush him too much, you just present so many easy throws to him because they read your coverage so well. So I think we're going to drop off 8. We're going to show them an 8 drop and bring people off the edge. We're going to let Carter line up on the nose and twist some people. The main thing you need to do against them is just get your hands up and keep the ball in front of you, and hopefully they'll drop a couple and you can knock some down. But they don't usually throw the ball more than 10 or 15 yards. The thing that I feel like that Kirby and our staff has worked on throughout the fall is showing you one look and playing another. Hopefully can confuse the Will Rogers a little bit with what we call a bail technique, where you line up, press and run, and then you back off and they think they can throw the fade, or you line up outside technique and then you jump inside at the last second. Just these guys know how to read you, so maybe you can disguise a little better. But our defensive backs had to get a lot of confidence last week playing against Hooker and those receivers. Particularly, we know that Ringo's got the confidence, but, you know, Lassiter, Bullard, I mean, we saw Stark's coverage too. And, of course, we know we got a given there in Chris Smith. So, but to me, the onus is on our O-line tonight. Protect Bennett, get some good solid running game going, and we should be in good shape.
All right, so protecting Bennett. How about protecting the football coach? Georgia is 0 for the year in turnovers. They've I think got 9 and given up 9. They're not ahead anywhere. And you know, when I see Georgia, I tweet it out almost every time. The upsets come from turnovers, penalties, special teams. Mississippi State has the special teams guys. That's a worry. But you know, Georgia's had some pass interference penalties last week. You're on the road. It's loud. But my biggest concern is turnovers.
It worries you, but
they fumbled the ball a lot.
The best thing about our turnovers to this point, except for the one against Missouri where we turned it over on the fumble exchange, most of our, and last week on like the 47, but we pretty good about taking care of the ball on our end of the field. So I'm not too concerned about that, but I mean, I will be if all of a sudden we got 2 or 3 and they don't have any. But we can't play scared tonight. We got to attack. Play our game. It's going to be a little nippy there. We haven't been used to any cold weather, so I feel like, you know, maybe we might drop a few, but hopefully not. Anything can happen. Vandy beat Kentucky today. Come on.
Apparently, Bama won. Mississippi State or Ole Miss was driving, but Barry J tells me that Bama won. So I guess we'll see LSU in the championship if Georgia can pull this out tonight or beat Kentucky, as you mentioned, who just lost to Vandy. So we lost to Vandy at home, Coach.
We need to win. We need to win out.
Yeah.
Just being selfish about the playoffs, because playing at the championship game and Mercedes-Benz for the SEC, playing the first game against whoever it might be in the Peach Bowl in the same stadium. That's tremendous advantage for Georgia. I don't care which team we'd be playing. So, but you're not going to be in that kind of situation if you don't win out. Now, this is going to be critical right here. You're kicking a cold ball. You're kicking to one of the best kickoff guys, return guys in the country. I think this kind of sets the stage here. If Pod can knock it out of the end zone, I'm going to be relieved.
Yeah.
Aren't you?
Absolutely. Let's see where it goes. That's a long one. There you go.
Hey, answer the phone, Pod.
It literally almost went out the back of the end.
That was a Rolaids kick. Relieved me. I'm serious. This guy worries the heck out of me, and we're gonna be kicking off a lot. Hopefully, we'll be scoring. But let's watch. This is a watch-along show. Tell them what they need to do as far as syncing it up now.
So if you're watching this on your laptop, your cell phone, your tablet, we're likely ahead of you, because if you're watching it directly on ESPN on cable or something like that, ESPN will be ahead of us. If you're streaming it, then we might be ahead of you because we're on YouTube. It might be a little bit faster. So just either pause your TV to sync up with us, or pause the pause us to sync up. There you go. Nice quick
That's
one.
good. That's good right there. We'll take that.
I got the game clock in your little window there, so you can see what we are seeing.
I've been impressed with Munden's coverage skills. I mean, he's a big, angular guy, number 2 for us. It does a really good job of breaking on the ball as a linebacker. 10, Pops is more of a rushier type guy.
You're right. They're just rushing 3, Coach.
Yeah, got a hand in the face now. That of all the third downs that you've ever asked for divine intervention, this would be so sweet if we made them punt here. I mean, morale-wise, it's just to get out there right off the bat and get after them. I think it's great.
We got people watching from Hiawassee to Hawaii, Coach.
Yeah, we got the Jaguar group in there. We got 11 and 13 on the edge here, and we're gonna bring some heat.
Well, he's got all day. Oh, Robert Beal gets there.
That's
you go.
good. That's good.
That's exactly what you want. That's a coverage. I don't say coverage sack, but coverage pressure.
Right, but see, we had 13 and 11, 2 freshmen. Watch them over on our left side of the screen here. Just take your pass rush, and we also had Jalen Carter spying on him. Look at Jalen. He was spying for the quarterback run. That was a huge stop here.
There's your Swiss Army knife, NFL scouts. He can even work as a spy.
Here's a team that has a right-footed and a left-footed punter. I think the way this guy's lining up, he's the right-footed one, and it's kind of tough to cover. He kicks those.
That?
Stay away from it.
You can see he wants to go after it.
This is a win for Georgia. That stop right there.
Yeah.
We've already stolen a possession from them. We started out the game last week with a little bit of a running game, and ran 2 straight times, and then we had a fumble. I look for us to use a lot of motion, shifting. Hopefully we won't let the crowd bother us, but I really look for us to move our formations around tonight, Roddy.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Coach, I'm looking back at this. I'm still saying that was a safety in that game. We're showing Tennessee highlights.
It was.
I would love to see them, pound the ball. Georgia is second in the SEC in passes thrown. You've got that great offensive line. You could keep, but I know what you're,
we already started out. One of us is we're in illegal procedure. First rattle out of the box.
Wait. Number 63. So getting Cedric Van Pran on an illegal snap, Coach.
Yeah, that looks like Tennessee right there.
Yeah. They're
going to have those cowbells going, I can tell you that. One of the things about ESPN, we don't get to see much of the game with all these cheerleaders, but that's a way to make you move. Hit the crossing route. Good job.
I'll take that every day.
Jerry, listen to me, that radar unit I had on the car.
I hear you called the plays.
I like him moving them around now. Don't do a lot of hard counts here. Let's just go. Run the ball to the left here.
I'm sure Todd Monken
beat him.
I'm sure Todd Monken is doing the watch along as well, and he's hearing what you have to say.
That was a pretty good throw right in front of their best defensive back. I mean, he's playing bump and run, and he bailed on us. And an RPO for the fans that don't watch the show much. Run pass option. You had to run to the left, but they had soft coverage, so he just picked it up and threw it to the guy. We got Xavier Truss back in the game starting this week at left guard. Willick did a good job last week.
I thought he did a great job.
It's hard to lose your position if.
I want to talk about that when we get to a commercial break here. So that I like that. See again, nice run there, moving them up.
What I'm saying is hard to if you're a starter and you get hurt, you deserve to come back in. I mean, no matter what happens.
Unless your name is JT Daniels.
Yeah, JT got benched today.
I know. That's what I was going to mention.
They beat my Sooners. Sooners are lined up all sides on the 4th and 1 on a sneak.
Yeah, that's just giving the game away.
You got him over here.
Yeah.
Go to your horses.
Jeez. Big pick up there for Bowers.
That was really good job by our interior protection. Look at this right here. If they want to play us man, come on. Go for it.
Georgia's going fast here, Coach. Wow.
We've been coaching him up about dropping the ball. We said the next dropping, you're out. Not really, but boy, that was a great catch.
That was.
I like the way we're attacking
Look how
there.
fast they're going. I love this.
Snap it. Look like Tennessee.
Touchdown.
Take it on in there.
Touchdown. Oh, I thought he had it.
Did you see the quick snap that we did there?
They're out of position.
Our team's saying, let's go. Let's go. Don't let them get set. We don't need a penalty here. Just go on and score.
All right, who there?
Well, you let their whole team get lined up.
Yeah. Now they were flying down the field.
I always like to score when you.
Yeah.
We got the heavy Chilardos in there. Here's
Well, first and goal from the 1, Coach. You always say you don't want to be first and goal from the 9 or 9.5.
Well, we got Carter. We're going to run to the left here. This is a run to the left. Fumble the snap.
Fumble the snap. Ooh, I do not want to imagine what it's like on the bottom of that pile.
But the problem is you hadn't been under center all night, and then we're lucky to get it. That would have been a terrible situation there. Hope he didn't get hurt.
That's what I'm saying. The crap that goes on the bottom of those piles is ugly. And if I'm that defensive tackle and I know Stetson Bennett's underneath me, I'm trying to dig it out by going through his kidney and out his spleen.
There it is.
No.
Not much movement there. They just guessed with you.
Yeah.
Kenny Mack, you should have got that first one in, buddy.
Yeah.
Spread them out and let them keep it.
Yeah.
They just knocked us back here. Guy got off Carter pretty good there.
Yeah, he did. He hit Carter straight up and just kept going past him. That's damned impressive. It almost looked like he went to his outside, Coach, instead of going to the inside.
Is a win. He might be throwing this ball to Carter here.
Barry J wants to know how the cowbell's allowed. I'm like,
we're going to get a
nice fake. There's a touchdown.
He threw it to the other guy, though.
Yeah. I'm just saying, the minute he faked it up, he still got the ball. So that's about as good as you could hope for, Coach, on your
everything was
drive
good except
drive.
the first fumble, but I like the call there. Had Carter to the right, make him think you're going to run it over there and then fake it. Finally, Bowers got two already, had 3 last week. Hopefully he'll get some more. Our tight ends hurt him bad on the play action, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
Good. Couldn't have much better start.
You see them all bite on that play action there. They just all dove into it. On that drive, Stetson Bennett 5 for 5, 64 yards, 1 TD. So that is a good start to kind of quiet those cowbells. Barry J was asking about why are the cowbells allowed. I've asked that for many a year. They're not allowed, Barry, to do it when you come up to the line. If you're in the huddle, you can do that. But once you actually get to the line of scrimmage, they have to stop doing the bells. I've covered games there with that new rule.
Hey,
seriously, very slow to stop ringing those damn bells.
It's like the band playing too. The band's not supposed to play, but anyhow, let's just keep it up, dogs. Keep barking.
Yep.
Great defensive start.
Yeah. I want to shout out to Michael Fowler, Ashlyn Smith, mentioned Barry, of course, Lump Dog and Mrs. Lump Dog, who I apparently owe an apology to. Rhett Womack, Chuck Ward, of course.
Every week, somebody sends some kind of stuff in here about Georgia's got somebody sick or everything. And I mean, I don't know. We don't have any flu on the team right now where, everybody's on the trip except we didn't take A.D. Mitchell. But
will A.D. play this year, you think?
I don't know. I mean, he's having a hard time. I mean, he just can't go full speed.
Yeah.
But, these rumors are, I don't know where they start, but people start calling me up and asking, hey, we got a flu bug. We got so many guys out.
Yeah, I get those too.
But, maybe one of these days we cry wolf and it'd be right.
Well, it's like picking the field. When remember when Tiger Woods was just kicking everybody's ass, and you could actually take him or the field, and you just bet the field, and it's like, and you'd still lose sometimes, but the odds are great. It's the same thing when it comes to recruiting, coach. We'll have a kid talking about, or people go on our board and say, "Oh, that kid's never coming here. You don't stand a chance." I'm like, Isaiah Wilson was one of my favorites. So like, Isaiah Wilson will never come to Georgia. He's not going to leave, New York, come to Georgia. Well, that's not true. Anyway, they got a silly commercial on for some tea. I'll tell you, don't drink some of that weird stuff. If you get a chance, try the Bud Light Next. It's only 80 calories a can, and it has 0 carbs. So if you're trying to get fit, trying to stay in ketosis, trying to slim down a little bit, but you like beer and you like good tasting beer, then try Bud Light Next. It's very refreshing. It's very crisp. It is a fantastic beer. It has a great taste. It took them 10 years to develop it. So I want you to go to the store, try the super crisp light beer called Bud Light Next. Again, you can buy it just for the taste. It's that good. But also, you'll know you won't be guilty when you drink it because like, oh man, I'm gonna get this beer gut. No, it's only got 80 calories and 0 carbs. So try it. We've had a bunch of people in the watch along who've actually gone out, gave it a shot, and they love it. Now, if they don't like something and we promote it, they tell me. Trust me, they do. They're like, you son of a bitch! Why did you tell me this? This is terrible. But no, I've not seen one bad word about Bud Light Next. And actually, some people say they're having a little bit of trouble finding it. It's incredibly popular. You can find it. Just go look. All right, Coach.
Same thing again here.
I was just about to say,
how about Boston College beating the Wolfpack? Man, my own team loses. I mean,
you're bad luck today, Coach. Your Oklahoma lost?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, that's why at least we got Georgia.
Yeah.
That's a bad loss for the Pack.
That is. Hey, how about your boy Mac Brown though?
They're playing tonight.
Yeah. They could win their division tonight.
Yeah, they could go against Clemson in a championship game.
Oh, that place would be sideways. Great play action. Oh, poor Austin Blasky. They doubled him up trying to get in there. I think that was him.
Carter, he's ready. He's mad at him. Look at that guy.
Those shoulder pads look about 3 sizes too small. Oh, we're dropping deep into coverage there. Dropped right out of the field. You're right, though. When they see that they'll get you one way or the other.
Well, get blocked here.
Yeah.
Back does a good job. Terrible by Bill.
Yeah.
You got outside leverage, man. You got to stop him.
Bill, you're contained.
He probably run it again here. Make the tackle.
Wow.
Carter and Pop.
Yeah, Dumas Johnson trips him up. Carter lands on him. Squeezes a little life out of him.
Mayhem moment. We're going to miss the next play.
This is how your NC State went down. That's a push off. Christopher Daddy says it can't feel good having Carter land on you. No.
We're playing man under 2 deep right here.
Yeah. They better come forward.
We'll take that run.
Yeah.
Win the 3rd down battle.
So when you're playing your 2 safeties up there, how far off the ball do you have them?
About 12 yards. Okay. About down in distance. They play a little tighter here on 3rd and 7.
Well, that's exactly what I was asking.
Nolan Smith on the trip there, giving a little moral support. There's Drew Wilson.
He's going to be a horse.
Let's get a pick right here. Draw, tackle him out of baby Carter. Just keep on playing now like that. In the last 3 plays, you see what this guy's done? They might go for it. I swear to God, they might go for it. Watch the fake.
23 times.
Watch him get around these blocks.
Jeez.
Quick. I mean, it hadn't been fair to Georgia for him not to play this year.
Honestly, Coach, it looked like he knew the snap count. He comes off the ball so fast. I know how strong he is, but I mean.
He got that right smile. Watch him when he gets over on the sideline. He'll be jacking up. This might be the lefty kicker, or the same one.
Did they do it based on where the hash mark is? No? Oh, he kicked it to the far corner.
This is going to be a long kick right here.
Die, ball, die. That's
Well,
a good kick.
So far, Georgia's give him a smile over at Carter.
Brendan Howell says Jalen Carter's a monster. Man, are we going to miss him?
When he what?
So we're going to miss him next year.
Let's don't worry about it. Let's just enjoy him for 4 more games. 5 more, right?
5 more, yeah. 5 more games. But again, 2 drives. Not a whole lot happening for Mississippi State. That's good. You've stopped them twice. This will be Georgia's second drive. And if you need to drive something, I want you to drive over to our friends at Yancey Rentals. We talk about Yancey Brothers all the time. And we mentioned that they actually have a rental place. So if you want to drive a Caterpillar tractor, you need a road grader, you need any of those type things, you need water pumps, you need anything for your construction site, they've got it. They have the air equipment, if you want air compressors and stuff like that, the portable ones, you need pneumatic tools. This is the stuff you're going to go buy, but if you need to break up some concrete, you got it. You need some landscaping equipment, they got that too. They've got the ride-on trenchers, the stump cutters, the ones that make the trenches, that you walk beside. Having a big event, need a light tower, they got that too. They have those all up and down the streets when you come in.
Hey, if you go in there and rent and tell them you saw it on our show here, they'll give you one of these bags, right?
Yeah, they will. So I'm giving you my side eye because that was my grand finale there.
Well, go ahead, tell them about it. That's what
our friends at
that's my buddy right there.
So here's the thing: go to yanceyrents.com. YANCEYRENTS. Yancey Rents. If you're watching this, open up an extra tab. Go to Yancey Rents. Just click on it for me. I'd greatly appreciate it. But when you go to rent something, because you need to see all the crazy stuff they have. It's not just steamrollers and stuff like that. I say steamrollers because the coach here and his getting the team up for Mississippi State. But if you go in and you rent anything from any of the 16 different locations of Yancey Rents across the state of Georgia, tell them that you watch the Watch Along show or the Jim Donnan show. Just mention the coach's name, and you'll get a free tool bag. Okay, $100 value. You'll get it for free just because you went in and said, "Hey, I watched the show." So we need a bunch of people to go rent some stuff, get their bags, and let them know that you're watching it when you are here. Man, you need a pressure washer, ride on brooms, ride on scrubbers, walk behind sweepers, need welding equipment, they got it. So hit up our friends at Yancey Brothers, and we would greatly appreciate that.
This is a field position situation here where you can't get behind the sticks here. No penalties, get at least 1 first down, and let's get rocking here because their team's a little bit out of whack right now, confidence-wise. And, they've always been such a quick starting team, and they've already gone 3 and out twice. I mean, they did make one first down.
Yeah.
1 first down, but just take good care of the ball and keep mixing it up. That's the way to go. I'd like to watch the game here.
I got a long drive. Start out on your own 11, Coach.
We got Bowers and Washington together out there. Could be a quick screen to Bowers.
Look at that.
It's a good 4-yard run.
Yeah.
That looked like Tennessee.
You took
that spread out there that far.
Guys over on the outside the numbers on both sides, spread them out and then run against them. I like that idea.
Well,
are they doing it again?
No, they got
not quite
Washington.
Wide.
They got Washington in tight here.
Kirby's wearing all the clothes he owns today. It's cold out there. There's that orbit motion.
He's going to throw it to him.
Yeah. Tip ball.
He's sitting down on these routes, man. I don't know what we were doing there.
I think they're trying to get it to Bauer somehow. But I don't know what was going on there.
You can't really see the game here. We can see these cowbells.
Yeah.
Likes to go to Kenny Mack in this situation.
Oh,
didn't make the first down.
No.
Bowers, you short.
Not quite there.
God. Know where the sticks are, man.
Yeah, that's one you wish you could get back. Great completion. That's frustrating. I wouldn't say this would put him away, but it would have changed the outcome a lot if you're still driving right now.
Missed it.
Oh, not a good punt. Well, maybe get to great field position for them. That's a great switch up right there.
Well, veteran players there, you got to know where the first down sticks are. Maybe he got knocked back or something before on his route. I couldn't tell.
Yeah, that sucks. Oof. All right, so 2 drives apiece. Georgia leads 7-0. We'll get you back to the action here in just a minute. I do want to mention our friends real quick over at Athens Ford. If you get a chance, swing by Athens Ford because I can guarantee you there's not a better dealership out there when it comes to customer service. They do a great job. If you look on their Friday 5-star rankings, they're always really, really high. People will give a rating, say, "Hey, here was my shopping experience at Athens Ford." They absolutely rave about it. They get rank them 5 stars on, I think it's Rate My Seller or whatever it is. The car salesman rating app. People give them 5 stars all the time. Timmy and the folks out there are really good. But here's the thing: they're also giant Georgia fans. They eat, breathe, live, die with the dogs. So I guarantee that they're all watching the game right now. So if you want to support a dealership that actually supports Georgia, guys that actually take care of the folks in the Athens community or a big part of the community here, and keep the money in house. So if you need a new car, need a pre-owned vehicle, get it from Athens Ford. They have tons of them. They actually have stuff in stock. I know a lot of the dealerships have been very limited in what they have available. These guys actually have a ton of vehicles, and if you buy any new ones you buy over there, you get the lifetime powertrain warranty. Most of the pre-owned you get, basically anything under 80,000 miles, will have the lifetime powertrain warranty. There's a couple of minor exceptions, but just about anything you get over there, new or pre-owned, will have the lifetime powertrain warranty. You can't get that at other locations. You just can't go to any Ford dealership and get the lifetime powertrain warranty. It is not everywhere. This is a exclusive in this area for Athens Ford, so hit them up when you get a chance. All right, Coach. We talk about momentum going back and forth. Georgia goes through, gets stopped. Now all of a sudden, Mississippi State feels like, okay, let's.
Well, they got good field position, and
they've
had a chance to visualize and talk on the boundary about what on their side of the field what Georgia's doing against. You're going to see maybe try to guess with them on first down here. They had a good run last time on first down and got 12 yards. It looked like Georgia was playing drop 8. So maybe Georgia, this first down here, will come with some outside pressure to stop the run. It's just a guessing game. Yeah. But the reason we keep talking about it, this is such an explosive offense that has been so good in the first quarter that, they're going to make some plays. You can't just shut them down cold, but it would have been nice there to have a couple first downs and made them start back a little bit better. Yeah. But, they got a good defense. I mean, they made a couple good plays there, particularly the second down play where they just shut off Bowers there. I mean, good throw by Stetson throwing it out of bounds because the guy leveled off on him. I think we got to work the middle of the field, though, throwing the ball. That's obvious that's there for us.
Yeah, that one to Darnell Washington, there was nobody around him, or they were trailing behind him. But.
Yeah, they've been known to throw some screens early. We got pressure here.
There you go. Run him down. Wow.
You see the guy come off the edge there?
I did.
We didn't get to him, though.
Almost like he was like he didn't want to overrun it. I mean, kind of came up and stopped, Coach.
It's probably a run here. Probably a stop.
Yeah.
I guarantee you they're going for it on 4th down.
From there, absolutely.
Lefty.
Well, everything about him's a bit odd. So, but as a offensive football mind, he's one of the best.
Be nice if we could sack him here.
Yeah, get him deep. They're running here.
Stem.
Georgia making a. Well, there's a stop, but they're 4th and 1.
They're going for it.
Yep. Sweet tea, Miss Smith. Sweet tea.
They usually throw it. Carter. Make a play, Carter.
Yeah. They're going to the field here. Oh, wait, no. We just saw them stack up that. Smile Monday's going to play. 7 seconds. Better snap it quick. Oof. Oh,
All right, go
huge.
Dogs.
Is that Chaz Chambliss?
Yeah. We talked about getting the hands up in the pregame here. I think it might have been London, but who knows? But Georgia's playing so smart the way they're showing them stuff, and this is London.
Oh, Chaz was on coverage. Okay.
All right.
Wow.
I could see us going deep on the first play to 84. I almost hit him in the helmet.
That did. So that's great field position now for Georgia. So I'm with you there. A good call on them. Throw it in on 4th down, Coach. You said they would. They did.
We're going to come out quick here. We're going to miss the thing here because
what route do you want here, Coach?
we got number 11 down the middle here. Now you can go down the boundary maybe. Too slow. Terrible job by the guard. He's slow. That's what killed us 2 years ago against them, the penetration on 1st down. Ugly. I don't like that play.
That was not good.
There's 2 backs in the backfield here. Must be max protect.
Oh, wow. He got hit.
He had maximum protection and threw the ball like that. That's the worst pass I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
Did he get hit? His arm get hit? Yep. Willock. Well, you had him going, didn't he?
Yeah, it was there.
It's going to be a tough game, boys.
Yep.
They're taking chances, and we didn't handle it. You had a chance to put the game away right there.
Yep. So they've had 2 big plays. Makes them feel like they can go with you blow for blow.
Got to move the quarterback around.
Yeah.
Carter's still in there. God, make a play.
That's your senior. Got to make that one.
Well, it's tip. That's tough, but we're at least around the football.
That was almost it.
God.
Whoa. So Smile could have had one, Pop could have had one, and Chris Smith could have had one.
What's the flag?
That's not good. It was almost a roughing the passer, coach.
Yeah.
Blocked into it. I saw it kind of catch his leg at the end there. That would have been roughing the passer anyway. You can't see. He's down on the ground. That's brutal.
Three-man rush this time. All on one side.
Whoa.
That's right. He's out the box, but
Yeah.
good job by Schumann with the overload. Real quick for the people there. We had showed a three-man rush, but they all came from one side. Look at them all over here on this side. And
They're still talking about 2 plays ago.
yeah,
Wouldn't want to actually see what happened on the last play. That was the third down stop.
I tell you one thing, our defense has come to play. I wish our offense would get their ass in gear. First drive got too cocky.
Exactly, and they do that sometimes. Like, oh, we got this in the bag.
Well, we missed some blocks that last series, man. Bad kick.
Okay.
8.
So
4
everybody
minutes
gets a
back. Ooh, some people are going to be hurt there. 2 coaches down.
Oh, Jesus. That's not good.
I think Brian Gant went down there.
Oh, well, Brian stuff.
I hate to see get an interception on one like that.
Yeah.
But we came out of that pretty good, boys.
But this was what I was talking about at the beginning, Coach. My fear, penalties, special teams, and then turnovers. When you see that turnover, you're like, damn it, here it comes. You get tight, you start getting nervous.
You can't worry about a turnover like that, though.
No.
Guy hit his arm. I wasn't called it careless, but
I know, but it's when they happen, it just drives you crazy.
We got to throw underneath these guys and move a quarterback around some.
Yeah. So this is what they were trying to do last time. That same play with Arian Smith. What the?
Is that a penalty?
I didn't see one.
All right, let's settle down here now. Don't go nuts.
Going after Darnell Washington there. I'm happy to try to.
They kind of in our mind a little bit now.
Yeah. Dylan Bell in the game.
Break a big run to the right here.
Oh, my God. They had that sniffed out. Bell for 1 yard.
13's a player.
Yep. Top guy in the nation. 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Where's Bowers here? I'd like to see him. He's going to go across the middle to the left.
Let's see if he can get a little bit deeper than he was last time.
Money.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Go fast. Hit a little screen on them.
All right. Kyrus Jackson at the top, Coach.
They got too many people on the field.
Hey, and 2 Kyrus. Oh, I just saw him running up that sideline forever. I thought he had it.
Late hit. Roughing the quarterback. Too many players on the field or something.
Marcus Rosemary-Jack saying hit for holding. I'll move it 10 yards back.
Monkey going crazy, throwing the ball every down. I guess it's all right.
I almost think he wants to say, look, if you guys are going to throw it, we're going to throw it. First and 19. Don Blaylock in the game. Three yards, Coach. 2nd and 16 on the 49.
Running wristband 14, whatever that is. Let's see. That's number.
That's throw it to Bowers. On a flag. Told you it was the Bowers. Oh.
What was that? A face mask?
That looks like a face mask to me.
We'll take it. What's he got? 4 catches now?
Yes, sir. 33 yards.
Face mask.
Yep. Personal foul. That's Forbes.
I like, it looks ugly throwing screens, but all you got to do is break a couple of them there, Look at that.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just break one of them.
Jones.
Good. I was about to say Broderick Jones just cleaning it out over there. Warren McClendon and Tate Ratliff coming from the other side.
Let's see the game.
Nothing there.
Milton. Our best shot with that play is a quarterback keep. I've said that all year because they just
nobody
up.
there. Yeah.
All in all, it's a good quarter. On the road, you had 1 turnover. Defense has played outstanding. Kicking game's good on the kickoffs. Look like a championship team. We just got to get some points out of this drive here.
Yeah. Georgia has 6 first downs in that quarter, Coach. Mississippi State's had 1. Georgia's 2 of 3 on 3rd down. They converted 2 of their 3 third down chances. Dogs have 2 penalties for 15 yards. Not what you want, but red zone still getting it done. 1 of 1 in the red zone. So that's 51 out of 52 trips to the red zone that Georgia has scored. That's best in the nation. Time of possession, Georgia had it 9 minutes and 11 seconds to 5:49 for State. So, yeah, good quarter there. But, yeah, if you get points out of this drive,
yeah, we just
and you'll get the ball to start the second half. So
got to remember to move the quarterback a little bit because they're coming a lot of inside pressure.
But, I know. Explain that to people because
because
they don't get it.
When you get vertical pressure on a shorter quarterback, it's hard to step up in the pocket.
Right.
But when he's on the move, he can eliminate some of that inside pressure. But we got to stay out of 3rd and long. We had a bad penalty there. But we got away with it there, Coach. He threw the screen and got a first down.
Right.
But very difficult team to run on. The way they play the run with an 8-man front there. If you just watch my hands there, they got 3 guys up front, but 5 linebackers behind them. Linebackers are 2 here, and then the 3 in different places, and any one of the 5 can come.
Right.
So you can have a 4-man rush, a 5-man rush, a 6-man rush, a 7-man, an 8. But most of the time they're going to have 5 or 6 stopping the run and the rest of them playing the pass. So most people play 5 men stopping the run, but they always got 6. So they got an extra guy that you got to block. The best thing for us to do is line up and run to the tight end side and let one of those tight ends block that extra guy.
What do you do about the backside guy?
Quarterback's got to have him, and if he's rushing, take it.
Okay. So we got a question from Lee Munger. Oops. Hit the wrong one. Coach, are they telling Stetson not to run it to keep him from getting hurt?
I think to a little bit, it's the way we call the game is to protect him, but they tell him if he's got an obvious keep to take it, though. That's in his repertoire. He can do that.
Yeah, he had 1 run last week. He went for a touchdown, but that was on a scramble because the right side came through on the right side. So
I predict in this quarter he's going to keep it just because you got to slow them down.
Yeah. Hamwich, Alvin Woodruff, they're all agreeing with you there, Coach.
We got to get we got to get points out of this drive here.
Yeah.
Put them away.
But I mean, if the numbers dictate that it's better to throw it.
Right. I like the way we're throwing
They're
it.
throwing it all over them. Guys are catching it. Though, to me, the worst pitch and catch was the one on third down to Bowers, where he's just a foot short. It's like, so Bennett's 12 to 15 for 100 yards.
He's already got 4 to Bowers, hasn't he?
Yeah. 5.
1 to Washington.
One to Washington. There's another throw to him, but that
might be an empty set here. No, we got one back.
No, now he's out. He's your check down. That's just playing man there. Trying to stiff arm and drive him down the field.
Bowers, just catch every one you want.
Yeah. So Bowers got.
I could see the keep here. I swear I could see it.
Or hand off to Kenny. Yeah. Oh, he got lit up right at the line. I thought he had it. Oh, they're going to call him short. This is a tough call.
Good team to sneak on.
On the 16, Coach.
Good team to sneak it with.
Yeah. Instead of Van Pran still probably
You got to
kicked
get
off
the
about that
snap
illegal
from
snap.
center, though.
Yeah.
Let's see the cowbells instead of how they're lining up.
Yeah,
you see what we did there? Just for everybody, we put 2 guys in motion, 2 separate guys to try to draw them outside, and then snap the ball on the last snap. That's good coaching. That's good poise on the road too. Didn't you think?
I didn't realize what they were doing with the motions there. I thought
they tried to get you to jump offside, and then when you didn't jump, they thought you might just let the clock.
I thought they were trying to get. I was expecting them to call a timeout and kick it.
Yeah, we snapped it right at the last second. That was another.
I was waiting on the timeout.
It's about time little 30 broke one right here.
Like a little 30. Going to Darnell. Boom. That 5 yards for Darnell.
I like the call. I like moving this quarterback. I mean, I'm just telling you.
You're right. Moving him out.
That's so much easier than trying to knock him off the ball.
Yeah.
We can make a first down here too without scoring.
Also, Coach, your big Chilardos inside, those interior guys, if they have to keep running, they get tired. Wow.
That was really good defense there. He's down.
So Dejon got 1 yard. 3rd and 4. Runner pass here on 3rd and 4 from the 9.
He blew the whistle dead. Is what they did.
Exactly. Not when they blow the whistle.
Only hope here is that he blew it dead, because otherwise it's a fumble.
Yep. The way Edwards drops his head, he's like, they got it from me. So he's just laying there like somebody kicked his dog.
Are they reviewing it?
It doesn't say it's being reviewed. He called a timeout, a 30-second timeout. So it's giving Monken time to come up with his 3rd and 5 or 3rd and 4.
I don't know where Kenny McIntosh is, but
I wonder if that thigh bruise is bothering him. in real time, that looks like an absolute.
The only hope is they blew it dead.
Yeah.
If he blew it dead, then they wouldn't be reviewing it.
Right. That's what I'm assuming, because they still haven't said they've reviewed it. So TV saying they're not going to review it because they can't. So
All right.
that sticks with your.
If you got a football team right here, you knock it in there.
Yeah.
Quit griping, Leach. You haven't done anything on offense.
Yeah, but the bigger gripe here, maybe he gets a call later on. There's that 3-5, and I have no idea who's coming from where, but they'll go into the boundary. Oh my goodness!
I think he either went inside and he thought he was going outside, or he threw it outside. That was not a very good throw, or a very good route either. Holy moly!
Man, you had it.
If you touch it, you can catch it. Georgia's got a good fake against these guys. Fake it and pitch it out to Podlesny.
I think these. I lost it right when he kicked it. I'm like, where the hell did that thing go? All right, so 10-0. You got 2 scores, but not what you wanted. Crowd's going to be pissed off because of the play there, but the crowd doesn't enter into it. So, from the drive standpoint, Coach, Georgia's gone TD, punt, INT, field goal. And Mississippi's gone punt, turnover and bounds, punt.
Yep.
So 4-4.
Our running game's nil right now.
Yeah.
And Stetson rushed that a little bit.
Yeah.
Because he had an 8-man rush. Did you see that?
No, I was watching downfield. Georgia has.
I tell you though, you get Bowers would have caught that.
Yeah.
I mean, you got both hands on and you don't catch it.
Yeah. Georgia has 19 rushing yards.
12 of them on one run.
Yeah.
Kenny Mack.
Yep. So Edwards has 2 carries for 4 yards and what could easily rightly be called a fumble. Milton had 1 rush, no yardage. Kenny Mack 5 carries though for his 14 yards. But when they're loaded, like you said, when they got the numbers, take away the run, you got to throw it. So, but if guys are going behind them or bad throws or bad catches, that's a win for them. That's frustrating.
I think in defense of the quarterback there, the pressure he had on him, he had to get rid of it. And Darnell wasn't looking for it quick enough, and he threw it behind him some too. So all 3 of the things, you know what I mean? I think Darnell needs to be looking a little quicker when he sees that kind of rush. You know what I mean? When he turned his head around, and then it's hard to turn your hands. You need to do them at the same time. Get your hands up when you're turning your head around. But
I got all the Notre Dame folks coming after me because earlier in the week I tweeted out that Georgia had the 2 best tight ends in the nation. I still believe it, but they're like, we got Meyer. And I'm like, yeah, he's really good. There's nothing wrong with being number 3.
Their guy's 3rd. That guy at Utah 2nd.
Yeah. And I'm like, no, I'm saying if you use Darnell like he could be, he's such a mismatch for everybody.
When you're on the road, though, you got to make those plays. So that was just.
Well, yeah, like that 3rd down that was a yard short, and some of the penalties. It's harder out there. It's loud.
I tell you, right now our defense is in their head a little bit, though. I mean, they're having a hard time figuring out what we're doing.
Yeah. Well, so Jackpot gets you 3 points. Now he's got to put it in the back of the end zone here.
There's Washington on the ugly uniform Ducks.
Ooh, that Hodson.
Pressure's on to cover this now.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's any wind he's kicking into the wind here. Oh, he tried a side kick here. I like that.
All right.
That was slick.
Yeah.
Into the wind. Give him 5 yards.
Yeah.
All right, Carter, go get that smile going, baby. Look at that.
That spy just blows my mind.
I caught that one for you early.
You did. They're just now catching it, but they get to go back in the truck and look at all the videos slowly.
The truck picking it up.
Yeah, but they got people in the truck. That's all they do. You call that in real time. It's almost like you coached the game.
Tackle. Boom.
Chris Smith knew what that play was from the beginning.
We're athletic. He's going to try to throw a fade on Keeley right here.
Keely's all up in his grill. Nice crossing route. Or slant.
God, all these graphics. They're going to miss a play. Can't tell you what's going on when you don't see it.
I thought he was short on that, but they gave him the first down.
Tackle, tackle, tackle. Good. All right, let's put Carter back in the game.
You're talking about plays that didn't make. Tyler Stoller has a good point. He says there are 3 dropped INTs, too. Georgia could have had a couple extra INTs. I get it. All good play. Good
It's
play.
very poor, very poor. But that's tackling there.
Yeah. That guy had the block set up perfectly, drop it in behind him. Can't get off the block.
They're getting some rhythm. I'd have to get Carter in there. Working on your linebackers.
Yeah.
They got us right now.
Yeah, then they're rolling. Do they go a little bit deeper?
No, they'll keep throwing in front of us.
Okay.
It's probably a run here. Carter back in,
Yeah.
it looks like. Help us out a little bit. They saw Carter in the game and jacked up.
I'd be nervous too.
Watch him trying to throw this inside receiver right here to the slot side. Right inside of Munden.
Oh, wow.
Keeley.
Jalen Carter was right there in his face, too. Watch him get there. Boop.
It looked like a punt.
I don't know if they were playing off of him, didn't see him. Good drive so far.
That's an RPO right there.
Yeah. All right, I don't see them start tackling up around the guy's shoulders again, letting him pick up 3 extra yards.
6 out of 6.
Yeah.
Time for a pick.
Whoa, there's a good tackle. Big by small London. They only get 1 yard on that, Coach. 3rd and 2.
Hard to rush this guy.
Yep.
Maybe get a tip ball here. This is where he likes to go for 6 up at the top. He might try to hit the inside receiver on a flag.
I got you. Who's covering him?
Should be Smith over the top.
Smile coming right that same spot. Oh, wow.
This looks like Mississippi State right here.
Yeah. 3rd and 2. They pick up 8 inside, and they're in the red zone. But the field shrinks on them a little bit.
Run to the left. Way to run in there.
You had him.
Who was that?
Zion Loeb.
You got a chance to get him for no loss, no gain. Now you get 3. Get him off. Maybe made. Oh, they got 2nd and 9.
Got 1. But yeah, you had him for a loss there. Chris Smith actually gets the tackle there, so that's good for him.
Come on, Chris, intercept it. Oh, he was there.
Flag. Oh,
Uncatchable. That's what you talk about.
Yep.
Holding by 3.
Pass interference on Kamari Lasser.
We look
I didn't even have to look, Coach.
Well, I mean, he had a guy over the top. Let him go.
Yeah.
We look like Ned and the first reader on this drive.
So they give him 12 yards. 1st down. We were talking about how that you just feel that kind of momentum shift.
Get a bad snap. He pushed off. He pushed 22 there.
Yeah. Hey, that's Justin Robinson, Coach.
Hey, he used to play here, didn't
Yeah.
he? He would have loved to catch one on us.
Oh, absolutely. He's gone against Bullard before.
Be tough to stop them 3 out of 3 more.
Yeah.
Was that delay game?
That is a delay game.
Maybe they got a timeout.
Yeah, they call timeout in time.
Well, probably need to drink one of those next right now.
Yeah. Absolutely. When games like this make you too tense. Don't like it. I don't like it.
We needed that touchdown that last drive.
Yeah. Again, it's just can't. It's going to feel like a Missouri game. And just go back and forth and just make you nuts.
Yeah.
So Barry J says, I think that was ticky-tacky call on Lassiter. George on tap. I think the call against Lassiter was BS, soft and uncatchable. The line judge has some money on this. That's an interesting defensive look. Okay. Brought some people that time, Coach.
Malachi.
Got some should say brought some people, but they got some penetration there. Like that.
I would think they would throw the flag to the field here to the inside receiver on the inside guy flag.
Slot guy? Oh no, you meant the 15.
Good stop.
Hold him up, Nazir Stackhouse.
Most coaches kick a field goal here, but this guy will go for it.
Fourth and 3.
You're kicking it.
Yeah.
Good stop. He pretty much said he's going to kick it when he ran it on third down.
That's a good point.
That was a great stop by us there.
Yeah. The pass on second down they weren't able to complete, and then the that
Delay
run
game.
stop there.
Delay game.
So instead of kicking, since the ball being on 3, it goes back to the 8. They've only had 11 attempts this whole year, Coach.
11 field goals.
Yeah, 11 field goals, not even made, just 11 tried.
He can miss this one then.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't miss that one against Auburn the other night. He kicked 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Bad snap.
But to your point, they like to go for it on fourth down, so it wouldn't have surprised me if he'd done it there. But you're right, on third down, he's like, yeah, we're just going to take the points. We'll either catch him out of place or we'll get him. All right, 10-3. So Georgia gets the ball kicked off to them for the first time.
We're going to have 2 straight possessions here.
Yeah. We're not quite to your middle 8. There's 5 minutes left in the quarter, but you're pretty much there.
Just a very good use of their personnel on that drive.
Mm-hmm.
And they were one step ahead of us on most of them, you know.
Yeah. Well, like you said, they were on the sideline while Georgia was
they did a good job.
driving.
The thing that helped them more than anything was the easy throws to the screens to get first downs. And then the one time we had pressure, we didn't break on the ball very well. But we're not playing near as tight as we were starting the game.
All right. Well, there's some bad beer commercial on right now. I want to tell you guys about a much better beer. I want you to try Bud Light Next when you get a chance.
Yeah, just say what you want.
Hit the Bud Light Next, and it's only 80 calories. So a can like that is only 80 calories, and it has 0 carbs. It has Darnell, Washington, Big O number of carbs, but got the nice only 80 calories, but a fantastic taste. They point out the fact that it's 0 carbs because that's a big deal. A lot of people don't want the carbs, or you're doing Atkins or keto diets or stuff like that, or just, hey, that's just the way they eat. They avoid carbs. But I want you to try it, not for that. I want you to try it for the taste. I think you'll actually absolutely love it, especially next week. It's a 3:30 kick. You might want to start having a few earlier in the day, and that's something that you can have, 3, 4, 5 of them. You won't be, stumble down drunk. You won't be getting fat. It's only 4% alcohol by volume, so it's just right. It's exactly where you want to be. So hit Bud Light Next when you get a chance. Actually, give me 1 second here.
We're in for a dog fight. A
Yeah.
bulldog
These guys don't play around.
had a chance to put these guys away. Two things when we got to stop them on fourth down, did nothing. And then when we had field position there for a touchdown, we just got a field goal.
So there's a bunch of Mississippi State people who have drawn letters on their chest. They line up and say, Kirby's stupid.
Kirby, what?
Kirby, dog paw, stupid.
Stupid?
Yeah.
Huh.
So I'm wondering if hashtag Kirby stupid. So I don't see a verb in there anywhere, but I mean, it's Mississippi State. What do you expect? But they got 13, 14 people all bare chested with paint on their body. So you can give them credit for that.
Watch the onside kick here.
Oh, I didn't
These
even think
guys
about
are
that.
crazy about it.
Get your hands steam ready.
They're ready.
That'll be a touchback. Oh, I thought it was going deeper.
Okay. Let's just relax and play.
So we got Todd Blackledge and
I like to see some tighter formations here to throw the ball out of because they're hurting us off the edge a little bit. We need to assert ourselves here before the half and be up by more than one score, you know?
Yeah. Well, that's a little bit tighter, isn't it?
Yeah. Kenny Mack.
There's a run.
He's a player, man.
Oof.
Keep him in there.
9 yards. Give us some to leave. Make that leg stop hurting. Going a little bit faster again, coach. 2nd and 1.
Hey, you missed.
Oh,
Close.
He was close. I love it.
That was a play there where he had to run and he just threw it. A little bleeding there. Brittany rubbing his arm.
All right. So you got a first down.
No backs.
Empty set.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. Picked up 5.
I think he picked up more than that. Yeah, I guess he just got 5. That was a play that hit his arm, I guess.
Yeah.
They're going to make a big deal out of that.
Well, it looks like it's only hanging on by a thread, coach. I mean, I can see the tendons and all the muscle stuff, all the bones in there. So hope he doesn't slip on that puddle of blood he's standing in. Oh. Oh.
Trying to be too funky here.
Was he outside the tackle box?
Yeah, but 10 was over there.
He didn't look outside the tackle box to me. Jaden Crumity was the one bringing the pressure.
Make a play with your legs here. Throw that hot route.
Yep.
Mike Bobo, did you see that? Running down there, giving the signal. When we say hot, that means the back, nobody blocking the guy, so he's hot. He holds his hand up. And
so I thought hot was like when the guy comes in, he's the from where they vacated. So
great catch,
wow.
Chris. You need to be a good player.
That
Don't take a penalty here now. That's a great throw there. He beat 13 too.
I don't know if that's a good throw, Coach. It looked like it's behind him.
Well, take it, RPO.
There you go. Use Garris. I love it.
I like the way
Jackson. Go Jackson.
What we're doing here is calling runs, and then if they blitz, we're just throwing to the hot guy.
Well, let him keep one too.
Don't score too quick here.
No.
Jockey strap.
If I was down there, you'd fist bump me for getting one right. Or just guessing. Had no idea it's going to keep that.
That was pretty strong there by number 13.
Nobody there. Oh, man. That poor Duncan.
How about that whole series there of just big time?
Outside.
He started out with that quarterback's rush on for the.
Yeah, that 5-yard pickup on the quarterback keeper when they went empty set. You're right. So that is yet another game, Coach, in which he has a pass for a TD and a run for a TD.
I think that was really brilliant play calling there as far as your coach teaching your quarterback what to do based on the way they line up. Not necessarily this touchdown here, but just how many times we threw the ball to the right guy where the pressure came. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
We just replaced the pressure with Kearis Jackson, great series there.
That was too.
And really good hot route by 30.
Mm-hmm.
Edwards. That's just coaching there.
Yeah.
Good job by Dale using Kenny Mack. I mean, he got good run on first down.
Yeah, that picked up 9 right off the bat, so you had a 2nd and 1. They almost, on that second play, Coach, Darnell Washington is blocking for Ladd McConkey, and we almost took off down the sideline and wasn't going to be caught.
We got a chance for another possession here. Start the second half, right?
Yeah. 2:29 left in the half, so got to get a stop here, and if you can do that, then you go in up 2 touchdowns. If not,
so what's that? 52 out of 53 red zone possessions this year?
Yes, sir.
Well, we've scored 3 times a night, so it's actually 53 out of 54. We were 50 out of 51, weren't
we? Yeah, 50 out of 51. What was the?
We got two touchdowns and a field goal. So tell me about this rental thing again, so I don't forget it.
So basically, if you go to YanceyRents.com, okay. So Yancey Brothers, they sell and service Caterpillar tractors, okay, and all their other stuff. So there's tons of stuff from Yancey that you can buy straight up. But what I want people to look at is the actual the when it comes to renting this stuff. Okay, I'm actually bringing it up, add it on the stream here, so folks you can see it. If you go to YanceyRents.com and you let them know that you heard about Yancey Rents on the Jim Donnan and Watch Along show, you can mention Coach Don, you can mention the Watch Along show. Just let them know whichever one, they'll know what you mean, and they will give you that free tool bag there. It's a very nice tool bag, tough. You can throw all your stuff into it. And if you need pumps, like I'm showing you pumps here, like say you have a property that you got to pump out, they have stuff like that. If you need pressure washers, ride-on brooms, walk-behind scrubbers, welding gear, they got that. You need the backhoe, you need a bulldozer, you want a grader, a skid steer, they got those as well. Wheel loaders, all sorts of stuff like that. The excavators, you don't want to buy that stuff, but you need to rent it. Well, go to the place that has all these different items on hand and in great condition. They check out everything that's rented make sure that it's perfect for you when you pick it up. So hit our friends at go to yanceyrents.com and just let them know, hey, Jim Donnan said I could get a free bag, and they'll give you a free bag there when you do your rental. So hit them up. And if you would just go to yanceyrents.com for us, we'd really appreciate it. Just to let those folks know that somebody's listening to us.
Let's see if they adjusted their kickoff return here, because we kicked it short and put that guy over there on the corner. He just drilled that thing.
Oh,
pressure's on. You got to tackle this guy.
He's really good. Yep. Look at that.
It's all right. We'll take that. You got out to 35 probably.
Yeah. He is so dangerous. But 33.
We'll take that.
Yeah.
Jalen Carter, you got to make one play here and get the ball back for the offense.
Oh, nice twist there. Wide open. Oh, my God. Nobody's on him.
It's a double pass there, and they faked it.
What a pickup there. They're right back in it.
We went for the fake here. Missed the tackle.
47 yards, Coach.
One of the biggest plays on us all year.
Yeah.
I don't like this end zone shot. You can't see anything.
I think they lost their audio, too. Oh, there's some pressure. Nazir Stackhouse getting in his face, number 78.
They're going to Skycast because they don't have the other feed.
That's what it looks like.
Well, go to the watch along if you're not hearing it, and we'll tell you about it.
Yeah.
Of course, they wouldn't tell you to do that, but you got to get out of this with 3 points.
Yeah.
Or pick.
Ooh, big Malachi. Oh, I thought he was going to stay up. That's a big play by Malachi Starks there, limiting him to 2 yards.
How many did he get?
2, 3rd and 8. Four down territory here too.
Yeah, I think they'll go for it. If it's 4th and 8, they won't.
Yeah. So much better when you don't.
Sack.
Oh, he just dropped.
You got to kick it here. We're going to have a ball.
Yeah, with
very good defense there.
yeah. So,
We got 3 timeouts left.
what do you call it? They say he won't go forward on 4th and 8, but if he gone
4th and 8,
But
though.
I want to go back to what remember when it was like 3rd and 8 and he ran it and you said they're going to kick a field goal. He telegraphed that when he ran it on 3rd down.
Yeah.
So you were right.
Good job, defense, after the bad play.
Yeah. All right. So you got 51 seconds, Coach.
Yeah. I could see us sitting on it just because, you got, 11-point lead on the road, got the ball to start the second half. Just depends on what kind of return we get.
Kirk Spears says, Coach, next time you have Reese Davis on, please tell him that ESPN's in-game production sucks.
Okay.
I'm sure he wants to hear that. But I bring that comment up to point out that we did have Reese Davis on before the Tennessee game. Nobody else had that. That was the day after they announced the playoff rankings, the college football playoff rankings, in which Tennessee was 1 and Georgia was 3. And it was great that you had him on the next day so you could talk to him about, releasing the polls and
Right.
what he was hearing, and to get a look at how the national media, what they think of Georgia. And boy, they gave Georgia a lot of love this morning on their college game day show. They love him a lot.
Also, Feinbaum said Kirby was the best, is trending toward the best coach in the country now, which he shouldn't be trending. He is.
Well, it's funny. They asked today, they were doing like a trivia section, and they said, who's the best coach in America this year? Who coach of the year candidate right now? And Kirk Herbstreit said, well, I'm thinking it was Kirby Smart, because of all those guys he lost, all the 15 guys to the NFL and some other guys to transfer. That's a pretty big deal. So, Ben says he didn't like that camera angle. Ben, I get what you're saying, but I'm glad it wasn't constantly on the sidelines.
Well, what happened was they lost their regular feed, so they're going to the Skycast.
Yeah.
We're going to get the same thing on the kickoff here. We're going to be behind the kickoff unless they got it rectified.
Yeah. Derek Walker says, nice stop on that drive. I agree.
They helped us a little bit, too, with a drop.
Yeah.
Good play on first down by Malachi, though.
Yeah, that was a big tackle out there in space. I mean, that guy had a lot of room to keep going up the field. Michael Carmen says, of course, says, keep the foot on the gas, Coach.
There's a lot of reason to keep it on the gas, but at the same time, you got an 11-point lead and you on the road and you got the ball to start the second half. It's going to be hard to move the ball 75 yards in less than a minute. I mean, I'm one of the most positive persons in America, but I just think run a first down play that could be a chance for a first down, and if you get it, then go. But otherwise, I mean, I'm happy with 11-point lead. But you think that their team's going to score and all that in the second half, but at the same time, you put them in the ball game right here. You can run the clock out and you're ahead by 11 points and you got the ball again. So I mean, percentages are with you, aren't they? Do we need that score that bad to take that kind of risk? So the risk is get a first down, then maybe do it. But the best thing you could do is have a horse manure kick and kick it out of bounds and start on the 35.
Let Kenny get a first and 9 yards on the carry again on the first carry. I'll take that.
He's going to bring it out.
Oh, man, that was to the 20. You lost 5 yards.
That's sit on it.
So Low Elo Joe says, how come I don't have this watch along catered? I want to see Coach chowing down on some good food.
We get good food here. I mean, we had some your pie pizza to start. I mean, we started so late, I couldn't be eating during the show, but we get good. And then Josh Collins takes care of us. Tell us about him.
Josh Collins does a good job over Classic City Eats. He feeds us all the time. We need to have a camera on that next time. What was that little?
That's what I'm talking about. Safe play.
32 seconds. Wow, at the top of the screen, I don't think there's anybody on Brock Bowers. I mean, I think he was like completely uncovered. Be nice to actually see a replay.
I like to see the run ball here. Just run it.
Yeah.
Make them use their timeout. It's not worth it. You got 23 seconds. You're not going to score a touchdown here. Quarterback draw is what you should do.
Yeah, they're empty again. He's like, no, they're loading up for that quarterback draw. Who's a spy? They bail. Oh, my God.
I tell you, best player dropped another one. God, that was a terrible series.
How many times they run it?
I mean, even if you complete that pass, run the ball.
Yeah, you can have a bad snap. You can have all sorts of crap happen here. Block. Jesus.
God almighty. Just unbelievable.
That was bad. Got all that trouble to stop on the last drive, and then you give them 7.
Terrible kick and terrible coverage, plus terrible running the clock out. You think these guys got some confidence now?
Absolutely.
So,
Going down, you're only down 4.
they're going to go for 2.
Yeah, I was thinking, it's like, well, you kick this, you're down 4. It doesn't do much for you.
They scored with 3 seconds to go in the half.
Keely Ringo missed him, Coach. I mean, your first-round pick, got to make that.
Well, everything I said was right, wasn't it?
Yeah, you nailed it.
And it's terrible. I hate that I was right, but God knows, just run the clock
Like I said,
out.
just take a knee.
I mean, the passes we threw, if you're going to throw it down the field. Going to be a tough locker room. Got to get your team back right here.
Yeah.
We'll call a timeout here once we see they're in, I bet.
Yeah.
That's a good move. See that?
Yep. You knew what was coming.
Which is huge to stop this 2 points because, I mean, the field goal makes it 3-point play game. Kicker on it. That's a terrible kick.
Yeah.
I guess he's worried about getting it blocked.
We mentioned this in 3-2-1. The kick returns and punt returns, that guys, they're just dangerous.
Keely Ringo.
What are you doing? Smile? Pop?
They missed Don Blaylock first down. Yeah.
Oof. All right, so now you get a little bit of momentum back. So that 6 points you didn't need to give them.
Gift. Pretty good coverage there.
Fantastic coverage. Textbooks, SWAT. Oof. They're showing the chairs he folded up. Brutal, 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 brutal.
Okay, that's over with. You just got to play the second half now. Get in for a really tough game. These guys' confidence, their offense is moving the ball, their defense is making some stops. We went from 17 to 6 to
17-12. That's 2 weeks in a row. I haven't quite understood what they were doing right before the play, or right before the half. But at least last week they scored. They got the field goal. Anyway, let's see what he has to say.
You've been speaking to the officials all night. What's your reaction to some of those calls? What's your reaction? You're on for the same game I am. I think you ought to comment on it positive or negatively, whatever's running through your mind. Okay, thank you.
all right, we're going to take a break here.
Yes, sir. We're going to take a break, folks. Be sure to stick with us. Don't turn it off. I'll cut to the stat page, and then right as they are getting ready to kick off again, we will come back on, and we will go to do the second half with you. For Athens Ford, Bud Light Next, and Yancey Rentals.com. This is the UGA Sports Watch Along Show, and we'll join you here and very, very shortly. There we go. Now we're back on. Sorry, I had the volume, had us mic'd. Thanks, everybody, for tuning into the Georgia Watch Along show for the second half. Georgia to receive the ball. Frustrating into the first half there with giving up a punt return for a touchdown. Hopefully, Georgia can get going here. Coach, give me your thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to tell your team, look, we had some bad fortune there, but we just got to come back and play our game and understand that they're going to move the ball. We just can't give them anything. We've had one turnover and we've had one poor play in the kicking game and some bad decision making there at the end of the half. But the reality is, we're Georgia. Let's just go out and play, and you got to relax a little bit and attack. I mean, use your game. We're not going to be able to run the ball unless we move our guys around. I mean, they're ganged up in there, forcing us to throw, and hey, we can throw. I don't know if McConkey's hurt or what, but that's a good run.
There we go.
First down run. Good job.
That's not a happy Coach Kirby right there. All right, 5-yard run on first down, second 5.
Good call. Break it. Speed. Don't be a clip.
Don't be a clip. Don't be a clip. Don't be a clip. Don't be a clip. Don't be a clip.
Well, that's a great reverse.
That's how you answer the bell.
That was a setup play, too. The way we moved everybody around and looked like we were going to run that toss into the boundary and fake the toss and brought it back around. I was asking.
I'm still waiting on that flag to go down on the clip, Coach.
I was asking about McConkey, and
you did right before the first play. You're like, "Where's McConkey?"
I was yelling for speed. I mean, that might be the biggest play in a championship run right there. Really good setup there. Everybody in the stadium thought we were running a tall sweep, didn't they? But the protection on the outside was good too.
Yeah, I want to go back. Show us the replay. Show us who made the blocks on the outside.
And he made a guy miss him too. I mean, just ran through a tackle.
I couldn't celebrate on that one, Coach, because I kept thinking they're going to call that little ticky-tack bump in the back, All right, so.
Darnell's pulling.
Okay. So here comes 0, set the edge.
He said it.
Yep. Although he ran.
Ooh, one.
Marcus Roseby-Jackson. How are you going to get outrun by him?
Huge.
That's gigantic. That stadium gets a lot quieter after that. Did he kick the PAT?
Yeah, we made it.
Okay, I wasn't. That's right. I was complaining about the not being able to relax until I saw that.
It was a great job of setting it up.
Huge run there. 70-yard touchdown. Lad McConkey, now your leading rusher for 1 carry, 70 yards.
Well, we got to cover this kickoff.
Yeah.
Hey, but I'm going to tell you now, put some pressure on their ass. Don't kick it out of bounds. Get out of there. Oh, yeah. He messed it up. You know what he did there?
No.
They moved their guy up thinking he's going to kick it to the right, and he kicked it to the left. Set your block up.
But he's split those two really well done. And yeah, you see all the MSU coaches are pointing. That's a clip. That's a clip. Nope.
He just turned his.
So I think all our commentators are pretty much happy with Darnell watching on that play too.
Yeah. Get a pick here.
Ooh, nobody around him.
We can't. They're going to throw those underneath things till the cows come home. Need to get some breathing.
All right, let's try it now.
Can you hear? Test 1 2 1 2. Get out of the way.
We need Dane. Let us
Tell us when you hear it.
let us know when you hear it, folks. That says we're good now. So we had a battery die on our receiver there.
All right, Jogs.
That was a big, big answer, Lad McConkey.
As bad as that was at the end of the first half, that was good there. This lets you loosen up a little bit here now. Let's go get them.
Apparently, even Eric Ainge can hear us right now, so I appreciate that.
Who's that?
This guy says even Eric Ainge can hear us.
Pretty good.
Nerman says no one's beating us if we play like this. Yeah. Fine. I see some folks still saying sound. Is that an old comment or a new comment? Let us know, folks.
What's that? I got a thumbs up that they could hear us.
Yeah, so did I. But I got a couple more people in the comment section saying sound, so that makes me nervous. Low Elo Joe says, Coach, you're texting Monk in a secret play.
I've seen him run that in practice, but I hadn't seen him do it lately. But I was asking for McConkey, but not like that.
Yeah. All right.
So they're hearing us just fine.
Yeah, okay. That just made me nervous there.
Okay, so here's the deal. I would go back to trying to hit the ball over the middle a little bit better because they're bringing so many people off the edge that you can work on those safeties. Attack them, man. Let's go get them.
I'm with you there.
That's a great series by our defense right there.
Absolutely.
And they've played good all night. They haven't given up a touchdown. You know, the defense hasn't.
No. Georgia apparently hasn't given up a touchdown in the first quarter all year. I want to mention our friends over at Athens Ford real quick. If you get a chance, check out Athens Ford. They got 342 vehicles on the lot. Now, I don't know where else you're going to look for them, but you're not going to find 342 vehicles on the lot. And they can have as many as 1,000. Before COVID, they'd have 1,000, 1,100. But they got 342, so that's new and used. And they you got plenty, all different types. It's not just Ford. So if you're looking for a Camry or a CRV or a Honda Accord, something like that, they probably have one of those there in their pre-owned section. So check them out. And just about any car you get from them will have a lifetime powertrain warranty, or if new or used, either one. So hit them up when you get a chance. All right, back to the game. Arian Smith in that same motion. He's been going all. Well, there's a big gap. Oh,
I like the little toss sweep there.
yeah. So what are they doing with these toss sweeps, Coach? What is the purpose here? I mean, why are you doing that?
Just try to get ball outside because they got so much inside pressure. I mean, that's where they like to come with those backers, and it's a guessing game.
Yeah.
Like right now, we're in an unbalanced line.
Yeah, look how many you got to the right there, and there's nobody over there, Coach. Oh well, now they're moving.
Going empty, you're gonna hit Bowers here. If you can protect.
Oh my goodness.
That's a great throw. You got to catch that ball right there. It went right through his hands, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
Well, good coverage too. Oh, long arms.
So this is the third or fourth week in a row you've had some drop passes, Coach.
I think that was a tougher catch than it looked, though. I mean,
No, I get it, but I'm just saying, like, you had the Brock Bowers one. I'm not Brock. 8. Dominic Blaylock had the one that Darnell might have been able to catch. Then last week too.
I don't know what we're doing with Bowers. Run it.
All day.
That guy's money right there.
I thought that was going to be picked off. It just kind of floated up
What's
there.
that county he's from?
Blackshear?
No, 10. What school he play?
That's Peach County.
Yeah, Peach. Double move. Great throw.
Toughest football players in the state come out of Peach County.
Let's just come with a bootleg here. Bootleg on the corner.
Catches it and gets hammered, and look at him holding on that ball.
I wish you'd get under center some. Might be getting a little greedy here.
Yeah.
You're just such a sitting duck back there when you're in the gun. Got the threat of the run under center, but hey, we're all right. Don't forget 19 and 0.
Yeah.
Crossing routes.
Second and 10.
You got to win.
Yep. Nothing. 1 yard. It's now really behind the sticks.
Well, good thing here, if you get 3 or 4, you got a field goal chance.
Yeah.
First down play was bad.
Yeah.
Come on, Brock. Work a flag route on a safety. Brock Bowers on the slot on the left side. He's going to beat this guy. He's going to double cover with 13. You got him.
Oh.
That's right.
Late flag.
He held him.
Hey, this is that makeup for that Kamari Lassiter one down on the goal line. Are they going to wave it off, though?
He's not going to wave it off. Guy held him the whole time.
Okay. I just, when you see the two of them talking, the way you're shaking his head is like, nah.
Mr. Negative. Mr. Negative.
It looked like he was like, nah, there's nothing there. And I'm like, you son of a bitch. He was all over him.
Let's just run it in. Bowers got to get off the line on that play there. He got held up.
Well, he's got to drag that guy with him because the guy's holding on to his jersey.
Right here, I don't like this matchup down here, him against 13. I do like a screen out there to 84, though.
Best player on best player. I'll give Forbes credit for seeing that was run pretty quick and coming up and helping out with the tackle.
Yeah.
That's a guy's a hell of a cornerback.
In the red zone here. Run it twice in a row once. Unbalanced line. Here comes Bowers over to this side. Going to fake the toss and try to hit Bowers on a wheel.
Oh, wow. Lad McConkey.
But how about that protection switch by the old quarterback there?
I didn't see it.
He walked up to the line and told everybody what to do.
I don't know what he's yelling up there, Coach. I think he's asking where they want to go to dinner.
Yeah.
This is why we have you here to explain that to us. You know I don't know what the hell's going on. That was a bullet, too.
Well, I like the way he presented his numbers to him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and just shielding him off.
Yeah.
McConkey's been coming back like
That's
General MacArthur. I shall return.
Well, you remember it was about 4 weeks ago, Coach, when he had all those drops. Oh, more than that. I guess it was that Missouri game. And I asked you, how long do they stay with him? He's dropped 2 punts. He's dropped 2 passes. The next week he had some drops. I'm asking you, when I wasn't advocating for him to be pulled, Coach. I just want to know, what is the kind of mindset when you have a guy that's struggling like that? Last week, he was absolute money against Tennessee. This week, he's lights out.
Also got a quarterback that knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
You see him check that protection. I mean, you didn't, but I did.
I did not know.
Pretty good gun.
I'm too busy reading their fun comments in the comments section.
What?
I'm too busy reading the comments section.
Well, that's what your job is.
Yeah. So Justin says Bennett for Heisman. I'm like, hey, how about Lad McConkey for Heisman? But, Tristan says, yes, go Dogs. Let's keep this momentum going. Absolutely. Do not let off here.
I tell you what, that was really seriously the 2 drives.
RB Dog says, not knowing what the hell's going on hasn't stopped your negative vibes. True. I'm a Munson-ite, man. I'm always worried. It's DeQuavius Bennett with another.
Hey, I know we got some people in Chattanooga on the chat now.
Awesome. I love
Bowers liking Bowers.
Oh, yeah. That's another huge supporter, Mr. Bowers there. With which I'm never comfortable.
Mr. Bowers and his wife are both Pam Bowers, great supporters. I tell you what, our defense ought to be able to rally after those 2 drives.
Yep.
I mean, seriously, if you hadn't had an offense tonight, you'd have been in trouble because we killed ourselves with some stupid mistakes. But I really like the way we're reading the defense, don't you? I mean, it really should have had a completion to 1 there.
Yeah, I mean, that one kind of went through his hands, but still.
We still got 11 left that could go deep, and we got 19 on the witness protection program right now. He's first quarter, 5 catches. That's his limit. I mean, is he a hunter?
Apparently, he's tagged out, Coach. I'd go back to Marcus Royce Jack Saint. He did have that one drop, but that, like you said, that was a little bit tougher catch to make. But the amazing acrobatic catch that he had against Tennessee last week.
Yeah, how many yards we got passing right now?
Oh man, that's 224.
Seems like a lot more.
That's why I paused for a second. I'm like, yeah. Bennett is 20 of 29 for a 69% completion ratio, 2 touchdowns to 1 INT, plus he has that 1 rushing touchdown. Brock Bowers, 5 catches for 41 yards, but we said that. It felt like in the first quarter we said he had 5 touches, but they haven't gone to him since. Kyrus Jackson with 4 catches for 69 yards. So I want to – they're complaining over there. I want to mention again our friends over at Athens Ford. I didn't get a chance to let everybody know that they have a student discount for recent college graduates and current students. They also have a military discount. If you're an active member or a vet, that you may also get a $500 off your deal. So just a heads up on if you go to Athens Ford, you are a student or a vet, let them know. And of course, I want to say happy Veterans Day to the folks that have served us so faithfully. Love the graphics on the field. The Mississippi State with the giant flag on it. That's awesome.
Hold on to your breath here.
That guy's so good.
Way to hit him. We'll take 4 yards there.
Paul Blanco gives us a super chat of $5. Thank you, Paul. Paul, excuse me, Mr. Blanco. Happy belated birthday to my fellow Marines. Go Dogs.
That's a drill right there.
Yeah. McConkey gets up shaking the cowbell. Gotta love that.
Is that what he did?
Yeah.
All right, just watch the double moves here.
Oh, almost got him. Logue was there.
That's incredible coverage there.
Kamari Lasser with another big.
You see the
look.
twist up front? You got
Yeah.
a good twist there for vertical pressure. This guy gets off his mark. He's not the passer.
I feel like Zion almost overran that.
Looks like
I
he's
think he was surprised to be back there as far as
looks
he
like
was.
he's a little anxious right now.
Yeah.
Get a pick, Smith.
Well,
like
you're not gonna run against that. Nope.
Every time they run it, thank you. Carter on a jack.
You have to say Carter.
I wish he'd get it like 4th and 2 and go for it. Give us a good field position. Trying to figure out what to call here. 4 down. That means they're going to run a hook.
Justin, tell your brother thank you for his service.
They're going to hook.
So who's got that slot guy?
Yeah.
This is Javon Bullard.
No! Get your hands off of him.
Pass interference on Bullard.
Here they go.
Yep.
It's not funny. We had them 3rd and 8, and you got god dang holding. They call holding or interference?
Pass interference.
Comes a screen.
Get him, Beal. Beal is there. Ooh.
Bullard.
Bullard got that.
Now he's shaking him up a little bit there.
Oh.
Uh-oh, Tyke.
Man, he got his bell rung.
That's a bad injury for us.
Damn near your player of the week definitely player of the week last week, although Malachi was given the honors there, and Small Munda was everywhere. That was big. All right. Let me grab this here real quick. I'm going to put the link to Yancey Reynolds in the comment section. So if you folks would go check them out, that would be wonderful for me.
Might be something you want there. Hey,
Exactly.
they'll give you a good deal too. And plus, you rent one, you get one of these bags. I'm going to take one of these bags downtown and ask somebody to give me something for it. You know, like, what do you give me for it?
Yeah, hey, I got a bag for you. You're going to love this. I'm going to add them to the screen here real quick. Folks, when you get a chance, check out Yancey Rents and yanceyrents.com. There's a ton of locations all over Georgia, 16 different locations, largest inventory of top quality construction equipment. So again, if you got a construction project you want to do, they got people there to help you out. You don't go in and just go, don't be intimidated if you don't know. They will help you. They also have a lot of jobs available for their rental prep. So you can go to yanceybrothers.com /dogs, check out the job opportunities they have, because they need rental fleet managers. They have so much stuff that they rent out that they need people to help them with that rental process. When it comes in, it has to be cleaned up. It has to be checked out. It has to be, they have to make sure it's working great. So again, when I say you get something that's in great shape, they take good care of their rentals. I mean, there's a lot of construction this equipment can get banged up. This is a rough situation, but they do a great job making sure that what you get is not beat all to hell and it doesn't work for you, or you spend extra time because you're using some janky equipment. They've got good stuff. So very fast and easy. They want to get you in and out. They got you covered. Of course, they got power generators if you need those, So
Air conditioners.
Yeah, the air conditioner stuff.
You don't need it tomorrow, that's for sure. Heater, get that extra heater.
I was about to say they need the heaters for tomorrow. They got those. They got those fast ones. They got the crane trucks, the dump trucks, the off-highway trucks, water tanks, vacuum trailers. Anyway, hell, get the utility vehicle side by side. Point being, go to yanceyrents.com, check them out. And if you do, let them know that you watch the Watch Along show. You watch the show with Jim Donnan on it. You don't have to remember the name. Just go, Jim Donnan. And they will give you one of those free Yancey. They'll give you free one of those Yancey bags. So I wrote Caterpillar bags. So check them out when you get a chance. Coach.
It's a serious injury here if this guy's out.
Yeah, I was about to say, this is a big series if you're going to go without Javon Bullard.
Ankle. He's out.
Oh, yeah, you just saw it snap back there.
They're going to come. We got to protect Tyke.
Yeah.
You got him. That's the best pressure we've had all night.
Yeah.
We faked him out there. We see that late rush.
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay. He's acting like he's not hurt as bad as he is, maybe.
Well, I just remember that we saw the same thing with A.D. Mitchell, and Kirby said, "Oh, he's good to go back in." We haven't seen him since the Sanford game. Seems like the small stuff just gets worse. And we thought Noah Smith was fine, but they found out he had that pec tear. It's been a bad year for injuries. Let's see, Tyke Smith. Now's your chance. You get that slot guy. He's looking right at him.
Go for it, Coach.
Looking right at him.
We had Smith back there, Chris Smith back in the back end. They gonna come after this guy. He's not a man guy. Lucky there.
Yep.
Watch it fake. Make sure they punt it.
Yeah. Stick around. You can always fair catch it. Yeah.
All right, here we go. 35, what, 25-yard line?
They're 25, yes, sir. Low Joe says, Radi, any chance the Watch Along show might go on the road to a place like Academia one day? I don't know. We might do that one day.
Hey, I like my seat. You might go on the road if we play in the national championship because I'm going.
Yeah. We'll
If we get there,
if we can get like Academia or Classic City Eats or somebody like that set you up a nice couch, we'll do that. Oh, wow. Thanks, Thomas.
That look better than it will.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Super chat from Thomas Fans.
Just be careful with the football here.
Thomas, thank you.
But please don't forget 19. Stetson looked like his his hands are cold.
I bet they are. Get him some of those hand warmers or that muffle thing. There's
Good
everybody
God.
back there. Jesus.
I mean, where's Kenny Mack when we want him?
Thigh bruise, I guess.
Take care of the ball here, Puntsworth.
A question from Luke Gibbs, coach, says, Coach, who is in the box for the defense? Looks like all the position coaches are on the field. Saw Brown, Scott. He says he thinks Muschamp and Schumann are on the field.
I don't know. Is Brown in the box or not?
I don't know.
I
They said he just saw Brown and Scott on the field. So.
Well, they got some analysts up there.
All right. 3rd and 11.
They got the interception.
Wow. This team won't die, Coach. Wow. What a play.
He had him for first down, too.
Yeah. What a great play for him.
This is the kind of turnovers that kill you.
Yep.
Get the ball on the 20-yard line. This punt.
I mean, you just got to tip your hat to him. That's just unreal. Oh, wow. And a huge pickup. 16 yards. That's what I was complaining about. Not complaining. I always worry about the turnover battle. I just would like to see Georgia win that turnover battle one time.
Bullard's in a game. He can't even run.
Yeah. 7 points off a turnover right there. So you've given them a touchdown and you've given them a punt return for a TD.
Guy made a great play. Give him the credit for it.
Oh, absolutely.
One-handed interception by a D lineman. Christ.
All right, you get the ball right back. So 12-point lead. A lot of game. 5 minutes left in the third quarter. A lot of time on the clock.
I don't know what Bullard was doing here.
Flat-footed. Yeah, that doesn't look like the Bullard we're used to seeing.
Well, can't get in any comfort zone tonight, boys. You had this game put away twice. Stupid ass. I mean, put Robinson in. What's a 22 in? He's a good player, but
Branson Robinson, yeah.
Watch onside kick again.
That's
Take the 25-yard line.
A lot of unforced errors in this game.
I think that was a forced error right there.
Yeah, that's a point. Good point.
I mean, the guy
Just made a great play.
knocked Van Pran around and then made the play. He was standing on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. At the same time, I mean, they got to be completely wide open in the end zone. That's just,
Oh, that was unforced.
yeah.
We got to move the quarterback around and move. Let's go. They got a real rhythm here. They know to throw it. They're going to start throwing their backside of the backfield because we're. There he is.
Oof.
Throw it short. Looked like he had Washington short there to me.
Yeah. Wait. Stop trying to force things, man.
This is a run.
Got to get some yardage. There's Kenny Mack. 8 yards. Oof.
God, I can't believe he threw that.
I was stunned.
I mean, he's confident and you can't take anything away from him.
No.
Wristband 16. See him looking at it?
Yep. 1-6.
They got 12 personnel in the game. That's 2 tight ends. Wristband 16. I don't know the wristband numbers though.
We need to get somebody to steal us one of those wristbands.
Get set. Go on and run for days.
Oof.
Got hit him in the. I don't know why we keep trying to throw the ball so much on first down, but it's okay, I guess.
Yeah.
But sure can run it with Kenny Mack in there.
Ben Stoll asked you that. Says, Coach, why aren't we running the ball? Thanks.
Going a lot of wristbands here. This is play action. Hit him.
That's what you should have done a little while ago.
Call that one.
Yeah.
Make them stop those 2 big Chilardos.
Yeah.
Where's the ball? About the 50?
49.
Well, it's about the 50.
You want me to say yes or give you the exact
No, I
answer?
mean, you got it. You got it. It's on the 35.
Oh,
You can run Kenny Mack off the left tackle here.
it says MSU 29. I was looking down on the little thing here before the screen came up.
Nice run, 7 yards. Keep him guessing.
Stat broadcast still says it's on the 49. Hey, Mississippi State, you want to catch up to the game? Who's running stats over there?
Got Dylan Bell in there instead of 1. Make a catch, Bell. Bauer still hadn't made a play this half.
UGA Chris M says
He's going to go double move to Kenny Mack here.
It's 19 invisible. Oh, my God. There's your SEC Offensive Player of the Week.
That's just a great throw, too. They can't play us man coverage. I got to tell you, it's ridiculous how good we're doing on the man coverage here. God, they got penetration.
Wow,
on
they
us.
came through. Jeez. Coach, earlier in the year, when I asked you about this game, you said Mississippi State plays defense.
If we hadn't been able to throw the ball tonight, we'd been in trouble. But
yeah, those kids come through. That's a good offensive line, too.
We use the whole use the whole. They called timeout here or what?
No, it doesn't. I don't think so.
We're going Carter again. Motion man, they're gonna run the there it is.
Oh, he's still in the backfield. Jesus, they come through.
That Watson guy trying to be too slick.
Wow.
We got no movement there, boys.
No push.
Let's work Ladd on a zig route. Let him come inside and then go back out. Thought he had it.
Yeah.
I mean, couldn't be much better than that.
Nope.
Kirby, you show some real stones here if you'd fake this. What we got here is an option to the right.
Who takes out that outside guy?
He goes and pitches, roughing the kicker. We get the ball on the 2.5. Automatic first down.
George ain't that lucky, coach.
It's on the 2.5. Is it automatic first down for roughing the kicker?
It's a personal foul, isn't it?
Yeah. Give me a personal foul signal.
Right, a fresh set of downs.
I don't get cute here. That's on 13 too, isn't it?
Yep, that's Forbes.
A little slow on the kick too.
Larry Stetson gets up. Hey, look what they did to my guy. That's what sometimes you just got to ask for it.
I could see us throwing it here. Off of play action. They just getting through with lines.
Yeah, it seems like you're running against 30 different guys.
It's all right. Take your time. Let it go into the half quarter here. It's a good quarter for the Dogs.
Just says, here we go, O-line, give us a little push. Man, on the...
Hard to push them when they come in the gap.
Trevor says, throw it to the boundary. When they're all loaded in like that, that might be a good idea. All right, fourth quarter. Hands up. Turn your lights on. I'm with Lump Dog. How many guys are playing on defense? All of them. You got to be worried about that a little bit. Tyler Stoller says, give me the 88 fullback dive. I got you. Hammer says, running up the gut on the goal line isn't working. Pitch it to the outside or throw it. Just remember, though, pitching it to the outside, sometimes when you do that, you get a tackle for loss out there because you're getting away from all the defenders, but you're also getting away from all your blockers too. So, but I know Hamwich knows that. He knows more about football than I do.
What's that?
Hamwich talking about pitching to the outside or, the toss sweep to the outside because going up the middle is not working. And I was saying, look, when you do that, you get away from your you're getting away from the defenders, but you're also getting away from your blockers.
Well, we tried an outside play with a guy in motion, and it was lost 3 yards.
Yeah,
I mean, they're selling out on the run. That's why play action past the Bowers was so open earlier, but I don't know. I think movie quarterback, let him run or pass it. You need a touchdown here to make it a 3. I mean, we're up 12 right now, right? If kick a field goal, he can still tie you with 2.
Yep. Somebody was talking about the playoffs. I'm like, yeah, if you get to the playoffs, they're talking about the cold weather, coach. And I'm like, I think you made a good point. If Georgia can do this right, you can play your SEC championship game and hopefully your playoffs indoors.
If you're seeded 1, you're going to play the closest place, which is the Peach Bowl.
Yeah.
And we got to play Tech here, and Kentucky's going to be in the afternoon. At least it won't be, too bad maybe.
Yeah.
And they got to be lower right now than anybody in America after losing 26 straight games to Vanderbilt's in the SEC. They finally won one.
Yeah. A lot of people want to throw it to Washington, coach. They're like, hey, he doesn't have a touchdown this year. Let's give him a touchdown.
Well, your best player dropped one just then.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy was on him, but you got to snatch that ball.
Yeah.
Can you believe how much he puts it right where he needs to? How many yards passing we got now? About 250?
280. 280, 2 TDs, 2 interceptions.
I'd say the one interception was when he got his arm knocked off. I mean,
yeah. Well, that was a tip ball,
but he's only had 5 interceptions in the last 18 games.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, going back to Alabama and the championship game, and the SEC had that one picked for a touchdown. I'm getting tired of looking at these uniforms. They must have hit another one on them. This game going to be a lot of scoring in it.
Yeah. So who else does Oregon have? They have Utah State.
God, I thought we had JT warming up on the sideline. JT coming back for Swan Song. This is motion again and maybe faking the
power. Play action. Oh, he's wide open in the back of the end zone. Thank you. I was like,
okay, you see everything.
no, you saw him take off too, Coach. Don't lie.
Yeah, I mean, the play action. I thought he was going to throw it to Bowers, but that's his first touchdown reception of the year.
Shout out to all the people in the comments that were saying, throw it to Washington in the end zone. What? He just shoots through there. This is what I see is just him standing there. I'm like, what are you waiting on?
He was going to throw it to Bowers, and he knew who to go to.
Taking all that.
We got Gilbert over there we could put in, too.
Ron Haynes has to like that play. Not quite the same, but, just stand there, nobody beside him.
Keep answering the challenge there, offense.
Hey, just like Georgia gave them one with that punt return, that running into the kicker. Instead of 3, you got 7. That's awesome for –
He almost had a touchdown here.
Yeah.
We got one here, but the other one. Was that 4 touchdown passes for
3?
He's had 3?
Yep.
1 to Bowers, 1 to McConkey, and 1 to Washington. And he ran 1?
Yes, sir.
So how do we get the other one? Please cover.
McConkey ran 1 in, Coach.
Please cover this.
The 70-yarder.
Kick it out of the end zone. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's hunt, dogs. Let's hunt. Now they're talking about can they cover. What are they up, 19?
19. Yep. What a line on this, about 17?
16 and a half, yeah.
So where'd all the sharps put their money?
I can tell you one thing about Georgia is we're pretty flexible with different people, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, we got a first round draft choice over there on the travel squad that doesn't even play. 7. Carter's trying to figure out how you're going to lick his chops here. He's coming on a stunt.
Take that throw in the ground.
Yeah, I'll take a pizza to go.
I like those headbands. I need to get one of those. Keep my hair in place.
Yeah, it would be good for you. I like it. TCU scoring a lot tonight.
Oh,
Get in
man.
his face.
That's some pressure.
Malachi Starks didn't bite on that double move.
They chased him 15 yards back, Coach.
Now here's what we're going to do now. We're going to put that Jaguar defense in. We're going to come with 13 and 11 off the edge.
We'd like to see the game. Thank you.
See 13-11 there?
Yeah.
Get in there, Washington. Get in there. Speed! Oh, yes, Carter, my baby. Kiss me, you fool. Yeah. Smile for me, Big Daddy.
Each one of those is a difference between, being picked number 7, being picked number 6.
Watch him annihilate this guy.
Could be $1 million sack right there. Bone crushing grip there. And you still could have called that little guard for holding too. He's impossible to hold.
Those kids love him too.
They do.
He's a good man. Take it back, McConkey. Run one back. Just make it an all-nighter for you.
Woo! Oh, he's going to lay down like he died.
We got running into the kicker, not roughing.
Yeah.
If that was roughing the kicker, I'm going to pass out.
Well, remember, they got a face mask on a 4th and 700 yards or whatever it was last week, a few weeks ago. Drove you crazy.
He didn't even touch him.
Barely touched him.
Meeks.
Best Oscar award, or the Oscar award for best actor. Kicker.
I guess they can't. They can't. He didn't touch. Too bad.
That Texas TCU game, Coach, has 104,000 people watching it in attendance.
You got to go flatter on that. Those are kind of coaching points there. I mean, we finally get a stop and then like that, and put Carter back in and make it fair.
Oof. Nobody near him.
Because we had all-out blitz. Shit.
So you go from getting the ball back to them getting into the UGA 43. They're already in your territory. Oh, man.
Came back with the same thing the other way.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing how they get a little rhythm and get going, isn't it?
It is.
Every time you got to put Carter back in the game. Let him rest on the way home. 3-man rush.
Yep. Whoa.
He barely touched him there, Meeks, but you did.
You know, it would have helped if Meeks hadn't like grabbed his helmet and act like, "Oh my God, what did I do there?" You just act, hey, no, dude, I did nothing wrong. There was nothing wrong with that. Don't you
I
dare
tell you
throw a
what,
penalty.
right there might have been interference. Let's get a pick.
Why are you so negative, Coach? That wasn't pass interference.
I wasn't, but
I know.
I don't know what we resting Carter for on this end of the field. They're going to try to hit that guy on the out route on Smith up at the top.
Yeah, Tyke Smith, he's right there on him.
Is that the back? Yeah.
Yep. Picked up 8 yards to Jaquavius Marks.
What's the stoppage for?
I have no idea.
I don't. They got some at the top there. We don't have enough players up there.
All right, let's see what you get.
Is that Tyke up there?
Yes, sir. They've been picking on him. There's your 7 yards.
Got an efficient passing game, man. They know what they're doing with it. Should have knocked him on back there.
Yep. Every time I see him grabbing around the shoulder pads, I'm just going to hang my head.
The slot receiver's got easy release over the middle.
Yep.
We've screwed with him right there. Did you see old big?
Yeah, I saw it.
He thought he could
Breon
throw
Davis.
it. He came out there and took it where he threw it.
Yep.
He saw the same thing I did.
Yeah, Breon was zipping over that way.
I just want this game to get over and don't get anybody else hurt.
Yeah.
I'd have to put Carter in, really. I might have put him in there. Tackle.
Nope. Jeez. 9-yard gain on that. Like I said, Coach, they will not quit.
Yeah. Damn,
Guys,
running into
I
the.
was about to say the guy's kicking from his own end zone, and now they're 3rd and 1 on the 8.
You got Carter in there now?
Is this Max Protect? What are they doing here? He's throwing. Oh, my God. Wow.
Can't grab it like that.
Jeez.
Lucky, lucky, lucky.
Yep.
Make a play, Jalen. Gonna try to throw the fade. Well, be nice to stop them here. Be asking a lot, though. Interesting game here.
Hey, Coach, I got some sad news for you
What's that?
from the Georgia faithful. Former Georgia baseball coach Steve Weber's passed away. He was,
Oh, he's a good man.
yep, a great coach.
How old was he?
74,
Mm.
winningest baseball coach in program history.
Also, a good man here in town, Bill Hopper, passed away yesterday suddenly. Did a lot for the community. Good man. Thoughts and prayers with his
Yeah.
family.
Absolutely. That's Georgia lost some damn good dogs the last 3 weeks. Hopefully that's it. But hey,
You just look at this game tonight. They got a touchdown after a turnover on their 20. They got a touchdown on a kick return.
Yep.
And now they're going to get one after they got a 15-yard penalty on running into the kicker that was questionable.
did they get a field goal off that first INT?
I don't know, but I'm going to tell you this. You either go for the punt block or you don't. You can't go for it if it's not a called punt block.
Right.
You're not going to block it from the outside. It's the guy on the inside's got to do that. Jackson Meeks, freshman. I mean, you got to be smart. But that's good learning situation.
It seems like each week they've had a freshman make a mistake on a third or fourth down. You had the face mask. Bear runs into a guy when they call timeout. They run into the quarterback and roughing the passer. You had the Michael Williams had the face mask, and you had that one. But again, folks, it's growing pains. We always talk about, hey, look at these freshmen getting in and playing. They're going to make some mistakes, but they won't make that mistake again. So it sometimes it sucks to have a freshman make a mistake like that. But the experience these guys are getting, I mean, just look at how much better year two Kamari Lasser is, Javon Bullard. It
We
means a lot.
played the pass relatively well tonight, although they had the least amount of. They don't even have 200 yards passing, do they?
193.
Well,
Good job, Coach. They have 35 rushing yards. But
You
they
gotta
don't
think.
rush it for a whole lot anyway.
Let's look at this formation here now. See what they got. Please, they got two backs or one back. I can see them throwing a fake up inside and trying to hit behind one of our backers.
We'll see them going right at Taki Smith.
Come on, Jalen.
Run in and squat.
Come on, Jalen.
They move to the field.
Yeah! Oh, great play there, Les.
Woo!
That's an unbelievable tackle in the open field.
That's nuts. Glenn Sherman right down there. Going, big. I like the play call, Coach.
Yeah, I mean,
It's just you versus one guy. Try to get to the first.
all right, let's run this clock out.
Boy, the comment section loved that.
That was a great tackle.
That was.
I tell you
We
what,
had a good game.
that's a kamikaze technique too. Because I mean, by that I mean you just sell the ranch,
Yeah.
and if your guy goes inside, you just let him go, and you're going for the flare. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because you read it. He let his guy go and just reacted to it. Because the linebacker had the guy man, and the linebacker wouldn't have gotten out there. They were trying to pick him.
Right.
So it's just roll the dice. You know what I mean? Like we used to have a defense called Butcher Knife Bandit. You just pull that butcher knife out and play bandit coverage behind it. You just go for the throat. But
So do you think they can actually run this clock out when they
No.
can't run the ball?
no,
Yeah.
I think we can control the ball, but I mean, I think we're going to have to move the quarterback and have to throw because they're going to gang up to stop the run.
Yeah.
But I don't mind punting. I mean, just don't give them anything. Make them earn it. I tell you, our defense has played outstanding inside the red zone. I mean, you look what they had 2 field goals and then didn't score.
Yeah.
They got 1 touchdown pass. I mean,
You got 10 minutes and a 19-point lead. You don't need style points like Tennessee. You just need to get out of there with a win.
what you need to do is don't let them have the ball.
Yep.
That's what Taylor Swift's saying.
So I know you listen to a lot of Taylor Swift, Coach.
No, I don't. I just saw her on the ad.
No, I know. I'm just saying, but I'm sure you are checking out her new album.
What is it? Don't leave me now because my suspenders are tied to the door and I might snap back to you.
Yes, I'm sure that's it.
Get off the stove, Roddy. You too old to ride the range.
I think she should do a whole bunch of covers.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody needs to go back and redo some of the old Fats Domino songs. My dad used to walk around singing them in broken English.
He'd sing I'm walking.
I found my thrill. I found my thrill.
Did you ever
on the blueberry? And I would just roll. I loved it.
Did you ever they used to introduce him to, and now from New Orleans, Louisiana, 13 gold records, 2 gold albums, Antoine Fats Domino. I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill, on Blueberry Hill, when I found you.
Yeah.
The wind in the willow play, love sweet melody. Let's go for it, man. I'm crazy for it. That's Antoine. Move him around. He can run the ball back this way. Pretty good run,
There you
Milton.
go, Kills. Tick,
Use
tick,
the
tick,
clock.
Tick, 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 tick.
TCU.
Oh, my. That dude was moving. Hey, let's see Kendall Milton do one of those too.
He's fast.
Hey, we got a $10 super chat from LSTs09 requesting a Coach Donnan one-liner compilation at the end of the year.
We'll get it. Here he comes this way.
Oh, man. The guy was there.
Kirby's told him, milk that sucker.
Can't block 6 with 5. They were trying to block 7 with 6 there.
I like that little fake toss and bootleg and throw it to Washington in the flat. $4 yards here would be worth about 3 minutes.
Yep. Yeah, Dejan Edwards in.
Mike Leach looked like he'd been sucking some bad lemons.
Oh, my God. They brought everybody. 1 yard.
I don't know about that call.
I don't either. I mean, they
Put
brought
him on the corner.
your smallest guy running right up the middle.
Yeah, you got a 19-point lead, but
I don't know. See if we can get a hold of one there.
Roll.
There you go. Oh, there it is.
That's good kick.
Yeah.
What's good about that is even though he didn't make it first down, he turned the field around.
Yeah, they got with 9:54 on the clock, now 7:30. So 2 minutes and 24 seconds by my UGA educated math. So 7.5 minutes left, Coach.
Is that how long we got?
Yep.
Are you having your what do you call it? Show?
The post-game overreaction show with Andy Stowe and
The thing they need to
Amari
remember.
Carmichael and all the other people that want to join us.
What thing they need to remember is be glad we got the team we got. There's a lot of things he could learn from tonight, but it wasn't a perfect game. But you're on the road against a team that, very capable.
Yeah, it kind of feels like that second half against Tennessee last week. But
Well, for third quarter, you couldn't have played any better.
no, I'm just saying right now, it's like, hey, we're just going to, if we run it and have to punt it, so be it.
They hadn't scored but one touchdown this half, have they?
Yeah, they came in, it was 12, so correct.
We had them 17-12, and it's 38. So we've scored 21. How many we scored? 24? I don't even know how many we scored. 17 and yeah, we've scored 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, the 70-yarder, the 17-yarder, and then the 2-yarder. Rush, pass.
I don't know about that call on third down though, but called a good game. Been a nice time, a little play action over the top. Kirby probably said put all the passes in the bottle.
We're gonna hide those. We don't need to do it. But
It'll be
then,
interesting to see next week what kind of if all those Kentucky Wildcat fans are going to be going to the basketball games. I mean, they're 6-4 and looking down a barrel playing Georgia and Louisville.
yeah,
I mean,
they could wind up
This
6-6.
this is a bad year for them, comparatively speaking. Talking about him going and getting other jobs. I mean, he lost at home. He lost to South Carolina and Vandy.
Weren't they like the kind of?
They were picked between them.
Between them two and Kentucky to be the number 2 team in the SEC East.
But they just hadn't got much line play. And then early in the year, Rodriguez, of course, he's a good back. I mean, they're the kind of team that can keep the ball away from you if their running game's going. If not, though, they'll have a hard time protecting against us. Those cowbells have gone out to pasture, man. Look at that.
Yeah. There weren't a whole lot of them there when they first showed up. Oh, thought they had him. Donnie Wilkerson says, run, clock, run.
Play it safe. We're due for a pick. They hadn't had any turnovers, have they?
No, sir. Is that the Big Bear?
First bounce doesn't count.
Yeah, that was Alexander on the pressure.
Did they call a penalty on this?
Yep. 15-yarder face mask.
Who's it on?
Keely Ringo.
I tell you, that's the thing that's killing us as a team right now on the year is penalties.
That's the 6th penalty for 66 yards.
He won't ask him if he wants to play.
Yeah.
Bear in there?
Yes, sir. He had he and Stackhouse just ran into each other. when you're going to run a twist, one of you, you can't both go the same direction. God, that was bad. But you know what? Right when we opened it, we said, the special teams, penalties, and turnovers are what kills you in a game like this. When you beat up yourself, Georgia's had 2 turnovers to none, more penalties, and some bad special teams play. But you still got a 19-point victory or 19-point lead, so they're able to make up for their mistakes. Oh my goodness! They hear footsteps.
That guy there's having a rough night. He dropped one in the end zone too, didn't he? He just mad because his chair's gone.
Rara, yeah.
Carter, one more time, Carter. Bad snap. You're due for Carter for behind.
Wow. I thought my
Beal. You think they'll go for it here, punt?
He's going to have to go for it if he wants to win.
Should win the game right here is what he said. Why are you going out, Carter? Going to throw a little underneath right to this little short guy here. Back out of the backfield. Yeah.
Oh,
All right, let's go. Put him to sleep. Part of football is catching the ball too,
I think that's the 3rd time they've gone for it on 4th down, and they have not converted one of those, Coach.
I'd tell him right here, balls to the wall here,
Yeah.
Coach. Forget about trying to make a 1st down. Let's go on in there and score.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, they're ganging up on you.
They're daring you.
Yeah. Did you hear about that guy that had the 300 game in the bowling alley?
No, sir.
Only problem wasn't nobody ever saw him, but he was by himself. Then that's not a joke. I just saw that bowling there. But here's the joke. The guy said, how many people you got working for you? He said about half. About half of them work. The rest of them stay at home and work. But
Like, what do you think about your team's execution? I'm in favor of it.
huh?
Who was it they said that? I asked him, what do you think about your team's execution? He said, I'm in favor of it.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
I'm sure some of our comments could tell us where I stole that one from.
Kid called up the coach, and the coach wasn't home, and his wife said, he's not here. So I take your number. He said, well, he knows it. He knows it. He said, well, just in case, what's the number? He said, number 14.
Tell him I called. What's your number?
Number 14.
Yeah. How many phone numbers do you know off the top of your head that you currently use, Coach?
I don't know him like I used to. Once I
I
got this thing here, I just punched the code. But I can tell you my numbers in Tallahassee and Oklahoma, my address, all that stuff. But I can't tell you what I had for supper tonight. But
Now you hurt my feelings.
what's that score of that Auburn game right now? You know, is Jimbo scored?
I don't know. Let's see here real quick. 10-0.
God, they're
Auburn
terrible.
kicking
Cadillac that's our Cadillac full time.
hey, they're up 10-0 on A&M. That's a home game at Jordan here, folks. Man, so the Aggies could go to
They're 3-7.
7. Damn.
They still got to play LSU. I think they play.
3-8.
I tell you, somebody's going to come in there. Jordan Hare next week's going to give them a tough game. Is Western Kentucky? They got a good team. Ooh, I hope he's not hurt.
Who's that? Oh, the QB at North Carolina? Come on, UNC.
Tall sweep. You got it. You got to run faster, man.
Yeah. Warren McClendon was blocking with his elbow. There's a guy behind him. He's just throwing elbows to his face to keep him from keep catching him from the backside. Robbie Dodson says that was Pope John the 23rd's famous quote when asked, "Holy Father, how many people work in the Vatican?" He answered about half.
Oh, is that what he said? I didn't know that I was taking his.
Oh, that's good. We got some historians on here. Thank you, Robbie. That's great.
I have no all my materials copied, but
That's a good joke. Bring Branson and try to pull these guys around a little bit.
man, we are sitting on it.
Now, last week when they were doing this, you were screaming for them to let Bennett keep it one time.
Yeah, but we
I'm
ain't
about to
gonna
say
keep it now. It's
Keep it
cold
here.
as it is.
Yeah.
Curry's cold.
Well, notice that thing was unzipped in the first half.
Go on a hard count here. Can't go on a hard count when you're getting up there late.
Just throw the ball to the tight end. I'm with you there, Gregory. There's a thing. As requested, just throw to the tight end, and that worked.
Donnell, how many's he caught? 4?
Let's see here real quick.
Bowers hadn't got one this half, has he?
5. No, he is not. He is. Bowers had 5 in like the first quarter, and Darnell's got 5. Darnell's got 60 yards receiving and a touchdown.
East champs. We've
Yep.
going to Atlanta.
So that guarantees us at least one more watch along, so you folks can join us for that.
All right. One more. I mean, we had.
I'm taking a step at a time.
If you ever break the line of scrimmage on these guys, you run for days. They got everybody up there but Leach.
I think the punter's up there.
Well, he's 2/200ths of a point behind his season average. He's 289 this game. He's 289.6. But he had 2 interceptions tonight, so
He also had 3.
that one was a Jed Clampett one though.
Yeah.
I mean, I would like for us to be able to fall on the ball and not let these guys get the ball again.
Let's have a big run here.
There you go, touchdown! Touchdown!
You said it. You said it.
Kendall.
You said if you get through there one time, he'll run for days. Nobody touched him.
Everybody likes that.
Good job, Kendall. That's got to feel good for him. The guy has been banged up all year. You're right. There's absolutely nobody.
I'm happy for him.
Yeah. That's awesome for him.
Defense is mad. I got to go back on the field.
5 plays, 47 yards. So 45-19. That's a Darnell Washington getting a lot of love for the blocky, the spring, the touchdown there.
You're going to have a Stetson Bennett collage here.
So, Coach, Georgia has 289 passing yards, 179 rushing yards.
Could have a lot more
balance.
if you let him run.
Yeah.
Big time quarterback.
Yeah. Got to be happy for Kendall Milton. I mean, that guy's just.
Yeah. Be good for his morale.
Yeah.
He's a good back.
Absolutely.
Don't kick him out of bounds. That's good enough. Get him down. Uh-oh.
Oh, big Chaz Chambliss drops him on the 5.
Oh, there's
15. I think those have been down the whole time.
Bad officiating cost him tonight, didn't it? That's what he's going to say.
Well, he will have a case on some of those.
I tell you, we responded to adversity tonight about as good as I could remember. You know what?
Yeah.
Every time we had, but we also came.
Shot yourself in the
Yeah,
foot
we did.
4 different times.
But that'll be your whole show tonight.
No, we only say good things on the postgame show, Coach.
You do?
No, we do.
I mean, it's brought to you by Dog Shit. It's a manure company helps you with the.
Yeah, I bet we
sponsor.
could get Black Cow to sponsor it.
Double move.
Holding there on Michael Williams. Or I should say Michael Williams.
Somebody lost their face, their
mouthpiece. Gotta get that fade tightened up there, Staquavius.
They're not going to give it a wind until game's over. Run that clock out. Unfile slowly. Call me.
You come. His mom's there.
You go over there.
He's in my way.
Loosen up, Buttercup. Loosen up. Well, the top 5 are going to be the same because Michigan won, Ohio State won, TCU is going to win. So Tennessee's not in yet.
Yeah, but Tennessee scored 66 points. Doesn't that automatically get them in there? No, personally, I think that was some rude.
Ohio State, Michigan losers is going to be the one they got to beat.
Yeah.
Last play right there.
So let's get your thoughts on Georgia LSU, Coach. LSU's gonna clinched it. Clinched it.
I like it. Playing in the dome. Good matchup for us. We're gonna have to take care of that Perkins guy, but I like it.
Yeah. Thinking, hey, Broderick Jones, you're gonna have your work cut out for you.
Get him down. They're going to get a cheap score here. Call a timeout. Get those stats for you, Mike. Back up. Nothing in the end zone. Oh. Call a game, ref.
Seriously.
I
Georgia's
put-
covered already, man. Just
I
let it
put
go.
I put Carter in there and let him jack one. Bear, go for it.
Go, Bear.
Bear or Michael on to sack me.
Let's see Warren Brinson get it here.
Bringing
bringing
it back.
Tresman Marshall.
Nice try.
There you
Going down to the dressing room.
go. Yep.
Go Dogs!
SEC East champs. You got to give hats off to Kirby Smart. That was a much better second half.
Kirby
SEC
out there shaking Will Rogers.
right to him. I'm just very impressed with the fact that he's won the SEC East yet again, undefeated, 10-0. Very good possibility going 12-0. That's second undefeated regular season and possible. Don't want to count your chickens before they hatch, but Coach, we lost all those guys to the NFL draft, 15, a record-setting 15. You lost some guys to the transfer portal, and they just reloaded.
Yeah, I didn't think we were going to be.
I didn't expect a 45-19.
I thought our offense would be good this year, but I didn't think our defense would come along like this. But our defense would have come along a lot quicker if we'd had 88 all year.
Yeah.
He's just a difference maker. I mean, he's an outstanding player, among the best in the country. And but the biggest thing is you can learn a lot from these situational things that happen tonight. And Kirby talked to our team about it. But all in all, I mean, a big road victory there. I mean, particularly the way things unfolded a couple times. I mean,
Yeah.
I wasn't real confident at half. Were you?
I was not. Well, go back to that drive that they got the field goal on, Coach. They went, I don't want to say dink and dunk, but they were moving it with flair. I mean, they weren't being stopped. Georgia, like you said, they were a step ahead of Georgia on that entire drive. When they ran out of room at the end and they had a drop pass, they had to kick the field goal. And you were just thinking, well, if they can do it once, they can do it again. Then you punt it to them and they get the return for a touchdown. Now they're confident, and you expect them to come out and do the same thing. But I thought that first stop in the third quarter was just gigantic.
Particularly after we just gone on a long run, and then we came back. We had two. We scored twice, and they ran 3 plays, right?
Yep.
So, but we'll have a show next week, 3:30. It's going to be on CBS. But thank our sponsors and everybody else that watched us tonight.
Yep. Do us a favor, go to yanceyrents.com. Just click on their website, look around over there. That lets them know that when we talk about them, that some of our readers will at least go check them out. That would mean a lot to us.
You get you one of these bags. And also, just can't say enough about Leon Farmer over the years. His family, Marilyn Farmer, his mother, everybody, just good supporters of UGA and us. And, of course, you couldn't do without Athens Ford, everything they do for the podcast and the watch along. Just every day you count your blessings because there's a lot of production involved here. Hey, Radi, you did pretty good by yourself tonight. Dane down there in Mississippi.
We lost sound one time, but
that was good. I was worried about it, but
well, hey, they lost sound and video, so I think we did better than ESPN.
Yeah, it's all that good equipment you're buying.
Yeah, well, luckily we had a backup, so when we lost sound, we had some good stuff there. Here we could change things out. Anyway, Jason Butt has the first story up at UGA Sports called No More Cowbell. It's basically his instant reaction to what just happened. So check that out. Check out the rest of the coverage coming from our guys on the ground in Starkville. We will have a ton for you. Hit the subscribe button to this YouTube channel. Hit the like button if you're watching us on Facebook. And please share this with your friends. We will see you folks next week at 3:30. Oh, Tuesday. Yeah, don't forget that. So.
Yeah. All right. Good night, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.